Oh, hey. Hey, Bugs. We're here
Hey yo.
again. It is episode 3 of the Exhibitionists. Bugs, what do we do here?
We're gonna play some goofy little bracket one commander, show off our decks, have a little fun.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
have two brand new guests with us. If you're new to the show, what we try to do is we try to have the same pair of people on for 2 shows in a row. That way, you can get to know them a little bit better, and we can all get to know each other a little bit better. And this is the start of a new, call it series, whatever series or 2 things in a row. Sure,
Throwdown.
meet me
New
outside.
throwdown.
Yeah, exactly. A new throwdown. We have Empress Quinn, we have DeadDomain, and I'm so excited for you to meet them and their decks, which is going to happen right now. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Through the magic of OBS, here we are. And hi, friends.
Hello.
So happy to have both of you here. As usual, we will do introductions and deck intros after we figure out who goes first. So if everyone could please chuck 2d6, we'll see.
Got that very great 8.
You've got me. I got 7.
I've got a 6.
Quinn. You're muted, my love.
Whoops. All right, we rolled 6.
Okay, Bugs, it's you.
We're so back.
My dude in Christ. Please proceed.
My besties, hello. I am on the bunny. It's time. I'm so excited. I have no idea if this deck works or not. Hi. I built this is my Quain iterant meddler kind of it's a mix of a Bugs Bunny and also BugsMytrix themed deck, which is very narcissistic and I don't care. If you know anything about me and Commander, I love turning cards sideways. And I'll be turning Quain sideways a lot, but not going to combat. This is not a combat-oriented deck, which is very confusing and very goofy for me. We're gonna try to win through other ways. How? You'll have to find out. Let's just say I'm so excited to see every card in everyone's deck.
Yeah. All right. Then please take your turn 1, and you can take your time because it looks like we have a tech issue that's getting sorted. So we may need to vamp for a little bit, which is fine.
Look, I'll vamp really hard. Okay, so we're cool, right? We're friends. We're friends, right?
I'm as far as I know. Last I checked, we were friends. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna play an island for turn.
Mm-hmm.
However, against my better judgment, I am going to tap this island.
Yeah.
Floating 1 blue mana. I would like to play a ruin crab.
Spiky buddy, spiky buddy.
Bungy, 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 bungy. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
your card hop from the top of your deck to the top of your graveyard. And
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
All right. Damn. Perfect timing. It's your turn.
All right. So I introduced my deck first.
Yourself, your deck, plug whatever it is you
Okay.
want to plug, tell the people about your deck, and then take the turn 1.
I am DeadDomain. Most people probably know me as a political commentator, YouTuber, documentarian. I kind of do a little bit of everything. And of course, I do the Poditog Magic podcast with our mutual friend, BugsMytrix.
Yeah.
It's true.
And today, I have Far Fortune End Boss with a deck I've lovingly called Apocablins because it is a apocalypse-themed Oops All Goblins deck in Rakdos colors, and I don't quite remember what it does, so it's going to be kind of a mystery if it does anything.
I love that.
Yeah, that rules.
And I will just start with a simple classic turn 1 play of a mountain and pass.
So you know your hand is a little bit visible on your camera.
I will adjust that.
Yeah.
I'll keep it off.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's me up next, gamers. Hey, Empress Quinn here. Find me on the internets at Girl Dick Energy. I run my mouth in the Twitch chat at Girl Redacted Energy. You can see the podcast that I be getting up to and the Twitch stream that I be co-hosting all through the links in my bio on the websites. So go click on those to engage with the content. You're an adult. I trust you. You know what to do when you get there. And today, similar to Bugs, am interested in showing you every card in your deck and maybe even the one under the last one. So here's my blood-activated Howling Mine named Ludovic Necroalchemist, and just kind of a rude little girl named Vile Smasher the Fierce. And I'm gonna cast spells that force cards into my opponent's hands and really uh, encourage you to cast those spells with cards like Ebony Owl Netsuke, which punish you for having cards in your hand. So you're all gonna play my little wicked games, and I'm the evil games master.
I'm loving the way our decks are paired. This is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, we have maybe a little bit of a toxic relationship, but I'm sure we'll have a good time.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll work it out in commander therapy.
I'm gonna play a Spine Rock Knoll as my land for turn right after I draw for turn because this is a multiplayer format.
Yes.
All right, and then we will hide away 4, and then we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. I am on another of my Mountain Goats decks. This is one that I made for the podcast. This is based on the song Werewolf gimmick, and the title of the deck is Bring Your Heroes to the Wolf Den and Watch Them All Get Crushed. It is a werewolf deck with Tovalar the Dire Overlord, so I, yes, will be tracking night and day. I'm sorry in advance. But it is themed around a wrestling promotion, so Tovalar is this wrestler's gimmick. All the other werewolves in the deck are reflections of that gimmick. All the other legendary creatures in the deck are other wrestlers in the promotion. Yes, there are 2 tag teams. If you can guess who, you get bonus points. And then it's a bunch of fight spells and fight-themed things. So it's a lot of fun. So I will draw for turn, and then we will Wooded Ridgeline, tapped and pass.
I'll untap. I'll draw a card for turn. Oh, that's a funny. I'll play this Plains, and I would kind of like to ask all of my opponents to mill 3.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, already?
Ruin Crab.
Feed the swarm in 2 lands.
There's my Vile Smasher.
3 lands.
Nice.
Land 2 creatures.
I will float a blue and a white. And it's Queen! That's it. Pass the turn. It's Queen.
Now, what does Queen do?
I may tap him, and everyone gets to draw a card. Then for each player who draws a card, they gain a life. Don't worry. He's just a little guy. He's a 1/3.
I will draw and put out my nice Fallout Swamp. And I will tap both of these. Play Tormenting Voice, discarding Barbed Field, because nobody needs that, to draw 2 cards, and then I will pass.
Alright. Untaps. I'll keep drop. I will play a Swamp as my land for turn. And I'll spend a red mana and a black mana to cast a Stormfist Crusader.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you know what's up. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player's going to draw a card and lose a life. We're starting this thing off. Oh, that's it for me, gamers. We'll pass the turn there.
Yes. Okay. I believe that we are going to play this forest and just gently pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna untap. I will draw for turn. That's a fun card. All right, we're friends, right?
You keep asking this question. I'm starting to question the intent with which you're asking your own question.
I asked because I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds as land for turn.
Uh-huh.
and would like to kindly ask everyone to mill 3.
Yeah, just gonna do.
All right.
Oh, see, we're not friends anymore, Bugs, because you just made me mill my skull clamp.
Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm about to give your skull climb. I'm gonna main phase this. I'm gonna crack this, and we're gonna go get a basic plan.
Yeah. Reckless Impulse, Hound Tamer, and Rishkar Pima Renegade. Then.
All right. We're also gonna have a plains hit, so please fill the yard.
Desperate Ritual, Inept Confrontation, and a land.
Oh no.
Deadly Dispute, Morbid Opportunist, and Read the Bones. You're taking away my card draw. What is Ruin Crab? What are the stats on that little thing?
It's a 0/3.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dies to lightning bolt.
It dies to lightning bolt. So does Quain. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna die to something. I tell you what.
Alrighty. In that case, Jordan, them's fighting words. I'm gonna tap 2 and cast a Jace's Erasure, which is an enchantment
Buddy.
that reads, whenever I draw a card, I may have target player put the top card of his or her library. Notably, we're all very funny pronoun people, so I don't know if this card actually applies here.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, let's go check the errata text, because if they updated that, then yeah. But otherwise, I do.
You know what? You know what? All right, let's check the errata. Let's check the errata because
The Great Pronoun Wars of 2023.
does this?
You have target player mill a card. Fine.
Yeah. Oh darn it. Okay.
We are indeed all potentially target player.
All right. Speaking of, I'd like to tap Quain, and each player may draw a card. I will draw. I'm gonna draw a card. I like that. And everyone who draws a card gains a life. And I'll stack this such that it's a. You know what? Jace's Erasure is a May. I'm gonna not do it this time.
Thank you, Mother.
And did you say pass?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn. I'm a benevolent god.
I'm gonna untap. I'm going to put down a mountain for turn. I am going to, you said Ruin Crab is a 0/3?
It's a 0/3, don't worry about it.
That's fantastic for me. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play a little card called Outpace Oblivion. I'm going to start my engine, so my engines will go to 1. When this enchantment enters, it deals 5 damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Bugs, I'd like you to say goodbye to your Ruin Crab, please.
Bye, Woody.
And with that, I will pass.
All right.
Oh, I might have a raise the past in here. I forget if I put that in or not.
Upkeep will trigger Stormfist Crusader, and I will have each player draw a card and lose a life.
I would love to draw a card and lose a life. Oh, that's gross. That's actually the perfect card.
And then I'll draw for turn.
Bugs, just a little tech note. The OBS is being tetchy with the Discord window that is showing your camera on my overlay. So I'm just going to disable that in the frame because it's not cooperating.
Which one's doing what now? Yeah.
Oh, you're just not going to have your face on the thing.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Because it's not working right.
You got it.
I'll look into it for next time.
Sounds good.
Keep up.
I will play a command tower, and then I will spend 1, 2, 3 on another one of these guys, basically, with an asterisk. Here's my scrawling crawler.
Oh, yes.
This fucking guy.
Oh, yes. We are so
boy.
back.
I don't think we ever left, dude. Is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
Been about this. Stormfist Crusader can attack, and I kind of want to do that because I crave blood. It's delicious. So let's go to combat. And
welcome to combat,
my dear.
Yeah.
I got a 2/2 with menace for you.
I have a Jace's Erasure up. I'll take 2.
All right, sounds good.
I got a fun card for with the scrawling crawler. We're gonna be friends, I promise.
Yeah, you got that like sculpting steel for me? That'll be
Uh,
very funny.
it's arguably even better.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll pass the turn there.
Oh boy, I'm not nervous at all. I don't know why
Of
you'd
course
say.
not,
I
you'll
don't
be
know why you'd
fine.
say that.
You've got 40 whole wizard hats to play with.
I do have 40
You
whole
do
wizard
lose
hats
a
to play
life when you
with.
draw for turn here, though.
Beep bop. So we've got that, and I think we're unfortunately going to be moving to discard step on cleanup because I am going to play my commander, Tovalar Dire Overlord. He's a 3/3. Whenever a wolf or a werewolf deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and then if at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 3 or more wolves or werewolves, then it automatically goes to night and I transform all of them. So it is officially daytime. As a reminder of how this works, if on any turn no spells are cast and it is day, it turns to night. If a spell is cast on your turn when it is night, it then flips back to day. So, cool, and that will be me.
I'll untap.
Oh, and I gotta
Alright.
discard some shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard 2 cards. Pitching a Ready to Rumble and a Road/Ruin.
Fun.
Alright. And Scrawly Crawly burns you for 1 when you draw.
Oh, yep. Alrighty. I'll play an island, and then I will tap out for a Wands of Bryn Argyle.
What does that do?
So it's a 4/3 with flying and says, if a source would deal damage to Swans of Bryn Argyle, prevent that damage. The source's controller draws cards equal to the damage prevented this way.
Great. Awesome. Rad.
I've never been happier to draw cards.
We want to draw cards? Let's draw cards. I'm going to tap Queen. Everyone draw a card if you'd like. I'm going to draw a card.
Everybody
I'm going to lose a life. I'm going to lose a life and gain a life.
Yep, I'm gonna draw a card.
Oh
and
yeah,
lose
we
life,
could.
yeah.
Do we gain off of? Okay, yeah.
I did Jace's erasure. I'll trigger Jace. Quinn, you did punch me with the little guy. May you please mill 1 card?
I would love to. Is it just
Thank you.
1 card?
Yeah, just 1 off Jace's erasure. It's really normal.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. And I'll pass the turn from there. If anyone wants to boot me, I have my swans.
Alrighty, I will draw, or I will untap first. I don't have any upkeep. I will put out a swamp for turn. I will. That was a bummer. I think I will just bring out Far Fortune. Tap out, bring out Far Fortune. My engines are already started, but whenever I attack, Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. At max speed, if a source I control would deal 1 damage, or deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent an opponent controls, deals that much plus 1.
Sick.
You should cast your Scrawling Crawler next.
Yeah, I'd love to. And I will discard down to hand size and pass.
All right. We're gonna have a bit of a fucked up upkeep here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep will trigger Stormfist Crusader. I'll have each player draw a card and lose a life.
I'll draw a card and lose the life.
Mm-hmm.
That'll trigger Scrawly Crawly, so each of you will lose a life.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then Scrawly Crawly triggers. Each player draws a card,
Fun.
and each opponent loses a life when they draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go to my draw step.
I love Magic the Gathering so much.
It's truly an incredible game. Land for turn is gonna be an Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth.
Oh, thank you. I needed that.
Good. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah.
I will. Do I actually need to do that? No? Okay. I guess we're chilling then. We'll spend 1, 2, 3. Not this. This. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We'll spend 3 and we'll cast a Midnight Clock.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And then I will spend 1 and play a Footlight Fiend.
Yes. I love the Footlight Fiend.
And they're my little guys. I love them.
The Foot Fetish Fiend rocks.
Oh. Combat. Sounds good. I like that a lot. I am going to... Oh man, swans.
Mm-hmm.
That sure has some appetizing rules text.
Yeah, isn't it pretty good?
Once again.
It's... Unfortunately, it would kill the Scrawling Crawler.
It would kill the Scrawly Crawly. Man, I have to make so many bad decisions if I want that. I guess we're not going to then.
I literally just realized it's a 4/3. I'm like, this should be a 0/6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yeah, tank it, draw cards, come on.
Yeah, it's kind of just like, how bad do you want it? How highly do you value that creature?
Yeah, that's a solid Simic card. Thanks, Lorwyn.
All right. Moving to declare attackers. I'm gonna send this guy, Stormfist Crusader, as an attacker at EU DeadDomain, and we're gonna send the Scrawly Crawly at EU Tracy.
The Stormfist Crusader is just a 2/2.
It is a 2/2 with menace.
Ah, okay. Well, I will take 2 in that case.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
All right. And that is going to be it for me, gamers. I've passed the turn.
All right. So, that's nice.
8 cards in hand, so I'll discard the Smoldering Marsh.
I think we play a forest, and then I had someone guess one of the tag teams. Does anyone want to take? It was in chat. The guess was Halana and Elena. Of course, makes sense.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
What's the other tag team in this deck? Do you think? Because I'm about to cast it.
Something in Goreclaw?
So I will say it is from before the team ups from March of the Machine. So it's not Sorok and Goreclaw or anything like that. This is an old tag team. This is like back. This is like, you know, the fucking Huss the Bushwhackers coming in from the WWE, right? This is a classic tag team.
Oh, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. It is Mina and Den Wildborn.
Oh,
sick.
Of course.
Bing! So that is, they're a 4/4. I may play an additional land on each of my turns, and I can pay a Gruul and return a land I control to owner's hand, and target creature I control gains trample to the end of the turn. I will take advantage of their first line of rules text, and I will play this Smoldering Crater tapped. By the way, all of the non-basic lands are locations where a wrestling event has taken place, because why not?
Of course.
So, anyway, then I'm going to examine my options, and I will say, Quinn, I would like to welcome you to combat with Tovalar coming at you.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay, 3 commander.
All right.
And I will have to discard down to hand size. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 1. Good. I will discard this Band Together.
Before you get there, your commander is a Coastal Virus Seeker werewolves, isn't he?
Oh, he has a Coastal Piracy for werewolves. I will draw another card, and then I will
Trigger
discard.
Scrawly Crawly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ding,
Trigger
ding,
Scrawlies.
ding. Up a dip a boo. Wow, I forgot I was going to feed into this too. Damn, Coastal
Mhm.
Piracy. Coastal Piracy got hands. Let's see. I think it's gonna seem like a weird one because it's a good card, but Jaxus the Troublemaker is gonna hit the bin.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she's another wrestler. Pass.
Yeah. Full untap.
Yeah, sorry,
draw
Johnny
card.
Viral. Jacob Fatu was incorrect.
Do you
I'll draw a
have
card and
Kate
Lose a life.
from Fallout in there?
No, I don't have any of the Fallout cards. That's a set that I just didn't end up opening any of or getting any of the decks. I should say. And I tend to only build with what I've got on hand. I very rarely buy outside cards.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna draw a card and Jace's Erasure trigger. Let's move this around a bit. Tracy, would you like to mill one, please?
Yes. Like is a
Thank
strong
you.
word, but I will mill
Well-
Mother Puss Bucket. I'll mill the Seething Song. So
Coping, seething.
both of my ramp cards have now been milled bugs.
I'm so sorry.
Slowly developing a vendetta.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna play this island for turn, and then I'm gonna tap 5. For this, don't worry about it. Psychosis Crawler.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Oh God.
Let's see. You know, I'm gonna keep Quain up because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have 8 cards in hand. That's a lot. That's too many. I will pitch. I'll pitch this. I'm gonna move to end step. I'm just gonna pitch this mana short and Seiko.
Alrighty.
Mana Short, what year is it?
I like it. It's a funny card.
It's so
I
funny.
am going to untap. I drew. I will lose 1 life. Do I lose another for Psychosis Crawler? What's the?
Oh no,
what's
that's when I draw. When I draw.
That's when you draw. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Quinn,
I
you
am
should
going
have
to-
seen it last week when I cast Kukas.
What?
We are going
Yeah.
to
Kukas.
play Muragonda Raceway. I'll reorganize my mana a little bit here. Muragonda Raceway, which I am going to tap to play my Soul Ring, which I am going to tap my Soul Ring and 1 mountain to play Howl Squad Heavy.
Oh, I love
Start
that
your
guy.
engines.
Mhm.
Other goblins I control have haste. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I create a 1/1 red goblin that attacks this turn if able. I am going to, with that in mind, do I want to do that? That does seem funny.
Funny's always
I am
good.
going to. That is true. I am going to then play Burnout Bastronaut. I'm just getting all of the Aether Drift cards.
Mhm.
Let's go.
It is a 1/1 with Menace and Haste. And I am going to move to combat. I'm going to get a Goblino off of Howl Squad Heavy. Let's see. Well, I'm going to send Burnout Bastronaut. And in fact, I'm going to tap 2 to activate its ability and give it +1/+0 until end of turn. So Ludovic, I am going to send a 2/1 with Menace in your direction.
Mhm.
And then Tracy, you just have a 1. What is that?
4/4.
One right
Mina and Den's a 4/4.
And you know what? I'm just gonna swing a 1/1 at you. On the attack trigger, Far Fortune will deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Mhm.
All right.
Beep boop.
I will go up to speed 3, and then I think Burnout Bastronaut just does 2 to Empress Quinn.
Yep,
Yeah.
because I will definitely be blocking that goblin.
Why don't you want to swing
Yeah.
at me? Let the swan.
I get. No, I can't. I done swung. I'll swing at you next turn.
Okay.
And with that, I will pass.
All right. Untaps.
All right.
Okay, my clock strikes 4.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong.
And then we trigger Stormfist Crusader, and everybody draws a card and loses a life.
Trigger my drawing off both Jace's Erasure and Psychosis Crawler.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's gonna lose 3.
Well, I'm gonna lose 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
but if
step
you-
through this gently. We
Yeah.
one from the Psychosis Crawler.
And then Jace's Erasure. Tracy, I'm gonna have you mill 1, please.
All right, and I'm losing a mountain.
Awesome.
All right, and then I'll have you lose 1 for Scrawly Crawly.
Sounds good.
And then we go to Scrawly Crawly, and each player draws a card.
Amazing.
And each opponent loses a life for Scrawly Crawly.
All right. And Quinn, I'm gonna have you mill 1 off Jace's Erasure.
All right. I'll mill an Obnixilus.
Don't hate
and
that.
Your Psychosis Crawler triggers.
Yes, Psychosis Crawler triggers. Everyone loses another life.
All right.
Yep.
And then I will draw for turn. Oh, perfect. I can't wait to make you all make even worse decisions.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's go.
I'll play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn.
Sounds good.
I will spend 1 and sorry. And then 1, 2, 3, and 2 black mana for your friend and mine, Saison, Perverter of Truth.
Yes.
It says at the
God.
beginning of each player's
Yes.
upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. Y'all gotta get these cards out of your hand, because my owl is coming. That is rapidly approaching.
Don't worry. I
Quinn,
have
Quinn.
plans to get cards out of my
Alright.
hand.
Do you now? Let's go. I love Saison. I fucking love Saison.
I am gonna... Let's actually use this Urborg for this cast instead of the Spawn Rock Knoll, so that we have the Spawn Rock Knoll up for red, and then I can crack this
Yeah.
for something that taps for blue, and use all of that to cast Nin the Pain Artist.
Yes.
And then I think I'm big chillin'. I'm just gonna pass the turn there.
Is that what you call all of that? It's big,
Yeah.
big chillin'.
I don't know if that's big chilling
Huge
for me.
chillin'.
Good God. It's an N at the end. Nin the Pain Artist. Okay. All right. That's a set of cards right there. Is
Mhm.
what that is. So
Oh boy, isn't it?
untap. Upkeep. I draw 2, lose 2. Is that correct from Saison?
Yes, at your upkeep, you draw 2, lose 2.
All
And
right.
then, of course, the Scrawly Crawly will also burn you for 2.
Bink, bink. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's back up just a second, because as mentioned, I need to get some cards out of my hand. And some of
You
that
absolutely do.
Some of that can happen at instant speed, and it's about to. So I'm going to tap for a red and 1. And while the Saison trigger is on the stack, I will cast a Braid and hit your Scrawly Crawly.
All right, fine.
So
That scrolling crawler has done more than enough work, I feel.
enough.
Yes.
So then,
Oh
It's
my
earned a
gosh.
vacation.
yeah. So then I draw my Saison cards. I've lost the 2 life for that. I move to my draw step and draw a card
Okay.
there. Then let's look at the options here. Lands, plural for turn, are going to be a command tower and a rogue's passage. Thanks to Mina and Den. Then I need to do those things in that order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available. That costs that much, so I can do... Okay, cool. So I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving the command tower open. And I've never gotten to do this. Here's the other tag team. So Halana and Elena partners, and we have the whole crew here, which is awesome.
Nice.
Then I will pay 1 green, and I will cast Tail Swipe. And I'm going to target my Halana and Elena and the Stormfist Crusader. So Tail Swipe says choose target creature I control and another creature. It's a punch spell, but I cast it during my main phase, so Halana and Elena gets +1/+1 till the end of the turn. Oh no, it's a fight. So either way, it's 3 damage to the Crusader, and 2 marked on Halana and Elena.
Stormfist Crusader will die.
Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amazing. I'm going to move to combat. Halana and Elena have a trigger. They get to put 3 +1/+1 counters on one of my creatures because of the +1/+1 they have. So I'm going to give 3 counters to Tovalar, making him a 6/6. And then I am going to sit over here in my wrestling ring and just wait. Ignore the steel chair. It's fine.
Sounds good.
Pass.
End step, I would like to activate Quain. Everyone may draw a card and gain a life. Oh, I love that.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
I do have this the Psychosis Crawler trigger, so everyone will lose a life if you draw a card.
All right. Well,
Perfect.
Or no, everyone loses a life because I draw a card. Yeah.
A brief respite.
All right, and Jace is a May. I'm not gonna do it this time. I will draw for turn.
And we'll all lose a life from Psychosis Crawler.
Yes. Yes. Oh, these are all very funny. Dude, that's a lot of cards in hand. I will play this Plains, and then I will tap 6 mana. Tracy, it's a really good thing you got rid of Mr. Psychosis Crawler, though I do hope he comes back. Oh, I lose 2 more life and draw 2 more cards, don't I, off the Saison?
Yes.
And then we each lose 2 life because of 2 cards.
Yes.
What is with Phyrexia and wanting you to draw cards?
I love this for them. Speaking of wanting everyone to draw cards, as one could say Phyrexian adjacent, I'd like to tap 6 mana and cast this Forced Fruition.
That's a card and a half.
Whenever an opponent plays a spell, that player draws 7 cards.
I'm sorry, draws what? You cut out for a second there.
So 4 + 3.
Holy. Okay. All right.
2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, draw 7 cards. This is not a gift.
I need to move to end step and discard 4.
Just in case anyone was curious, there is a piece of notes and rules information on Forced Fruition. It reads as follows. Yes, the opponent draws 7 cards. It's not optional.
Yeah, it's not a May.
And that's not once a turn. That's each time.
That's every spell.
Whenever.
All right, I'm gonna pitch a Lonely Sandbar, an island. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards, and I need to pitch 2 more. I'll pitch this Hair Apparent, and that's a funny card.
Yeah, they say drawing cards is the most fun a gamer can have without, well, you know how the rest of that goes.
Oh gosh, I want a multi-spell next turn, I think. I'll pitch this island I'll probably draw more lands. I have 6. So we're all good. Please cast spells. I'd like to see your deck.
All right. Are you passing?
Yeah.
All right. I am going to untap. I don't have any upkeeps right now.
You are
I'm
going to
draw
a lot.
1, 2, 3, and I will lose 2 life. Or no,
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
4.
Just 2.
Oh, right. Yes, because Scarlet is
Yeah.
gone. Thank you.
Yeah, you're free from that particular Phyrexian card draw menace.
I wish it could have met Force Fruition. They would have been such good friends.
They would have made such beautiful music together.
All right. Well, we are going to play a beautiful Fallout.
Yes,
Mountain
all will be
Return.
drawn.
Bugs, you have 27 life right now.
I do.
You sure do.
I also have a Swans of Bryn Argyle.
Should you go check out a doctor about that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Oh, you hear she's got the swans of Bryn Argyle.
Isn't it?
What is the Swans of Bryn Argyle? How big is that? It's a 2, it's a 3, what is
It's
it?
a 4/3.
Okay. Choices do define us, do they not? We're gonna make some choices. We're gonna tap 2 red. Actually, you know what? First, we're gonna do a different choice. We're gonna tap 1 black. We're gonna play a little guy named Stalactite Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Please draw 7 cards.
Oh, I will. If I descended on my turn, which is to put something in a graveyard, I put a 1/1 counter on him, and then I can sack him and give something -X, where X is his power. So I'm going to draw 7. Oh, yeah.
See, I'm helping.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You wouldn't. It's just helping you draw cards.
So we are going to tap 3. I'm gonna play a little something. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna play Perception Bobblehead.
What's that do?
It lets me, for now, it lets me add 1 mana of any color, but I am going to draw another 7.
It draws 7 cards. That's what it does.
3 mana, draw 7. Magic's cracked.
Magic is so good. Wow, what a cool game.
I am going to, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna tap 1 red. We're gonna play a little game called, or a little card called Marauding Mako.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
When you discard 1 or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Chat, oh, man. Did you just find the line? Are we toast?
It doesn't have menace. It's fine. I can block it with my swan. They'll draw so much.
Yeah, DeadDomain, you're drifting from your mic a little bit, and it's losing you some.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, just either lean in a little bit more or crank the gain a mite, I think.
Okay.
Someone in chat mentioned something. So.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
How's that?
Sounds good to me. Chat, you let us know if Domain needs to speak it up. Just say so, please.
Do I go for the biscuit?
Yeah.
I believe in this place there is naught but to risk it for said biscuit.
What is the the thing that's making me draw 7, is that an artifact or an enchantment?
That's an enchantment.
Yeah, it is.
Rakdos Mage is looking at enchantments like, well, that has hexproof.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just a little guy. It's just a
With-
little guy.
With the one angle shooter, feed the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna. Ugh.
Cast another spell. Cast another spell.
Don't tempt me.
You know you want to make that Mako huge. Thick shark. Thick shark. Thick.
How many? I've cast 3 spells this turn, correct?
You've cast 2, I believe.
Yeah. Just the 2
Did-
so far.
Yeah, so Storm
No,
counts
I did
2.
3 because I did Bobblehead, I did Stalactite
Oh,
Stalker,
then-
and Morocking Monk.
Then we
Okay, so
missed
yeah,
we missed a 7 draw. You gotta peel 7 more.
Yeah.
Oh no, I.
Oh, you've got your
7
okay.
on that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Nah, never mind. Ignore me.
But that is actually perfect, because I'm sitting here with a lot of cards, wondering what to do next. I am Bugs just for you. I am going to.
We're gonna cast another spell.
I'm gonna cast a little spell called Empty the Warrens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I am counting
Yes.
correctly, I believe means I get 8 1/1
That
red
sounds-
goblins.
Yep.
That sounds correct.
That is the number of goblins.
And you should draw another 7 cards.
I certainly will. I certainly will.
Yeah,
Put a
Tracy,
spell
you
into
really
it.
made the right call getting rid of that Scrawly Crawly.
Yeah, I mean, like, I respect the game. I also knew it was gonna kill us. No way I knew you were dropping Forced Fruition, but like, holy shit.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, no, I mean,
So Bugs, how many?
Quinn
creatures
basically
do you
told
have
me to
left?
do it.
I have 3 creatures.
Okay. I'm gonna move to combat.
Sounds good.
I am going to other goblins I control have haste. So you have.
You are very quiet again.
Oh, sorry. I am moving
Thanks.
away from my mic. I'm leaning. Okay, now all right. I'm up
Yeah.
in the mic.
Thank you.
I'm gonna send a 1/1 menace and 8 1/1s at you.
All right.
On the attack trigger, Far Fortune is gonna deal 1 damage to everybody. I'm gonna move up to speed 3.
Sounds good. I'll take a damage off of that, and then I will block 3 of the besties, and then take what 6, 5.
So it'll be 1. Yes. So you are gonna block and kill some of the gobbies.
Yeah, I'll kill 3 goblins.
Okay, I will go down to 5. I will then put a 1/1 counter on Stalactite Stalker. And I am going to figure out how much is going on Marauding Mako passing the turn.
I did block a goblin with swans, so you will draw a card off the bat.
Yay. Okay, and then on my... Oh, god damn it. Okay, yes, I will pass discarding a bunch of shit, so I'm gonna go down to 7. 1. I'll figure this out. You go ahead and
That sounds good.
feel free to carry on without me.
Yeah, My Chemical Romance voice will carry on.
Oh, we're carrying on all right.
Untap, upkeep will clock strikes 8. And then, oh man, my lovely upkeep triggers, where did they all go? Well, we still have Saison, that's fine.
We'll always have
Okay,
Saison.
Exactly.
Saison of love.
It's not Saison of... Okay, Saison of Love is a
Ninja
great name
Opportunity.
for a deck. That's
It really is.
Oh, I might have to build that.
Yeah, write that down.
So, really
Yeah.
quick, Marauding Mako will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 1/1 counters.
Awesome.
Sick.
That is a number of counters. Holy shit.
That's,
I love that for you.
that
Certainly is.
is Large and in charge.
Yeah.
Alright.
Large and in charge.
I
Where's
love
my
Baby
crystal?
Shark.
I'll spend 1, 2, 3,
Sounds good.
and cast a Bonder's Ornament. And this one's altered by my friend Calf. So it's my Blazer's Ornament.
Oh, incredible.
Nice.
I will trigger a Force Fruition and draw 7 cards.
Thank you.
Oh, sick. We got there, gamers. I told you my owl was rapidly approaching. The time has come. We'll spend a blue and a black, and we'll cast Ebony Owl Netsuke. This one's
Yeah.
altered by my friend Beyond the Machina on the internet.
Oh, they're lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, we draw 7.
Yeah.
Bugs, what is the name of that evil swan again?
It's the Swans of Bryn Argyle.
In spell table, DeadDomain, you can click on any of the cards that are on someone else's board, and the program has a decent chance of recognizing it and putting it in there's a little pop-up window on the right-hand side. There may be a yellow arrow to uncollapse it if it's hidden, but yeah, or you can, and there's a search bar there too, so you can type in stuff if the name doesn't come up or whatever.
Oh, neat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool interface when it works right. What's up after your owl there, Quinn?
I have a significantly higher number of options than I did before I cast either of those spells.
Totally fair.
Your group, I love group hug.
Okay, I think what we're gonna do is spend 1, 2, 3. And bless my Footlight Fiend with Unquenchable Fury.
Yeah.
I will trigger Forced Fruition and draw 7.
Oh.
Group bugs. Thank you, Trans Salamander.
Oh, not group bug.
Group bugs. Very good.
That on there? And then I think it's time to go to combat.
Yeah.
Welcome to combat.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Man. Alright. I got a Footlight Fiend for you, DeadDomain. It is but a humble 1/1, but I've blessed it with Unquenchable Fury. So on attacks, it's going to deal X damage to you, where X is the number of cards in your hand, which I'm pretty sure is 7.
It is just 7, yeah.
You know
Alright.
what? At least it's not 32.
Do you have 32 cards in hand, Bugs?
No, not currently. I'm just
No,
saying with all the
currently.
force fruition.
Does it have menace or anything?
No, it is but a humble 1/1.
Alright, it is going to get taken out by my Stalactite Stalker, which is a 2/2.
Alright, sounds good. When the Footlight Fiend dies, it deals 1 damage to any target, and we're gonna send that to you, Bugs.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And then when Unquenchable Fury is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, I'll return it to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I've taken enough game actions. I'm just gonna let my owl glower menacingly at you, figure out the best 7 cards in my hand from here, and pass the turn.
Okay, so I get to be the first victim of the owl because I definitely have more cards in hand than it likes. So I will take 4.
I sure hope so.
Then I will draw. And let's see. Okay. I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for another wrestler. Unexpected entrant, new to the roster, actually. Vorinclex. This is the Flip Saga one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So 6/6 trample reach. When it enters, I search my library for up to 2 forest cards, reveal them and put them into my hand, then shuffle. It says untyped forest. I believe I only have basics in here, with a few exceptions. So I'm just gonna grab those 2 forests and shuffle, then those go to my hand. Thanks to Mina and Den, they go onto the battlefield.
Did you draw 7 off the Vorinclex?
Oh, I will do that right. I should have done that before I shuffled, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's go. I'm so pleased about this. This rules.
See? Good card.
So oh, there's no way. What's the power and toughness on Psychosis Crawler there, Bugs?
Currently a 7.
Interesting. It's that big, huh?
I can get bigger.
Huh. Okay. That will be fine. What I will do is I will go to combat. Halana and Elena will trigger. I'll put 2 more counters on Tovalar. Before I declare attackers, I will pay a green and 1, and I will cast Prize Fight, targeting Tovalar and the Psychosis Crawler, so they fight each other. Tovalar is an 8/8 currently.
All right, I will activate Queen for
Rude.
everyone to
Rude.
draw a card and gain a life. But then everyone will lose that life off Psychosis Crawler.
So they will then trade in this fight. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That's fine. Rude, but fine. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, did you draw the 7 off that fight spell?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When prize fight resolves, I create a treasure token, which is just going to be that because it's going to go away pretty quickly here. Then let's see. I think I'm not swinging anyone else anywhere, so I'll move to my second main. And again, as Quinn noted, many more options are available to me now. So I think, okay, I see and understand all of that stuff. So I will crack my treasure, and I will cast my own soul ring. Then
Draw 7.
do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I wasn't gonna get into this game with y'all. I had there are two things I can do, right? And we try to follow, if it's funny, do that thing. These are both really funny, and they might be equal levels of funny. No, one's definitely funnier. We'll do that one. So I don't think there's any way I can get positive enough to do both. So I will tap my Soul Ring, and y'all aren't the only ones who can make people draw cards. Howling Mine.
Yeah!
There it is.
In the werewolf deck.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Please draw 7.
Yes, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Looking around to see what's what. Boy, this is my hand, by the way. Just in case anyone's curious,
right?
that's the thickness of my hand. I'm pretty sure there's about 25 cards in here.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought you wanted to see. I thought we were just showing each other our decks.
Yeah, we are. Okay. So I've got 2 mana available. Let's just check real quick and see if there's anything else fun and exciting that I can accomplish. And I think the answer is to just play, let's see, that would be 3 and well, yeah, I can be petty too. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll pay a green and 1 and put a +1/+1 counter on Helana and Elena with Ancient Animus, and then if it's legendary, it gets a counter, and then it fights target creature and opponent controls. Helana and Elena is fighting your bunny.
You're
Bugs.
punching Quain?
I'm punching Quain.
Okay. Quain.
You take my commander, I take your commander. That's the petty.
That's fine. Please draw 7.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I am going to pick the 7 I want to keep in my hand and pass the turn, because that's where we are. So
We'll untap. So there's the upkeep trigger of Howling like the so the owl punches no matter what as long as I have more than 7, right?
Yeah, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 7 or more cards in hand, Ebony Owl deals 7 damage to them.
7?
Or sorry, I read that wrong. 4 damage.
Okay,
Goodness, I wish it was 7.
I was gonna say I thought it said 4, but I'll. Okay, so I will take 4, and then I will untap then that, and then so draw. I will draw 1 for turn, and then 2 more for Cezanne. Lose 2. 1, 2. Can we get there, gamers? That's funny. Let's do that. Actually, I'm gonna take this land back really quick just for sequencing, but I will be playing this momentarily. Let's see. I will tap 3. One of this blue.
33 cards going to the bin.
Let's go. Retreat to Coralheim, which has landfall. Whenever a land enters under my control, I can either tap or untap target creature or scry 1. I'll play this command tower for turn. I will scry 1. I don't need that. Then I'll tap 4 and play a Font of Mythos. Which has at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player draws 2 additional cards. Oh, I draw 2. Wait, I draw 1 more for Howling Mine, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that actually, the thing that I scribed would have gone to hand, so I scribed this. That's so funny. Okay. I need everyone to be so cool and leave me alive for my next turn. just for the meme. Just for the meme.
Bugs.
No,
Bugs.
trust me, it's so funny. It's so funny. You want to see this. No, you want to see this. I promise it won't hurt you. It's not a spell that deals damage.
The thing is, but you are already... This is half of my deck that is in my graveyard right now, through no fault of my own.
No, I know.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying I have 15 health. Other people have more. And you really want to see the card that's on top of my deck.
I really want to hit you with this shark pirate. Is what I really want to do.
Does that menace?
I can do things.
Oh,
I can make things happen.
All right.
Rogue's Passage
I'm
on
gonna
them.
move to end step pitch 2. I'll pitch this preordain and a planes, excuse me, and pass the turn.
Alrighty, I will untap. I don't have any upkeep triggers
Did I
yet.
have played a creature? Probably did.
So I draw 2 off of Saison,
Mhm.
lose 2.
You also
I draw 1 off of Howling Mine, draw 2 additional,
yeah.
and then draw for turn. Jesus. Okay.
I believe you also lose 4 off the owl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Indeed.
I sure do. Okay.
This is a clusterfuck. I love it.
Come on. But I
Oh,
promise you want
man.
to see the next card I'm gonna play. I promise it won't hurt you.
And the thing is, in true exhibitionist fashion, Quinn notwithstanding, all of our life totals are relatively close. So like, it's still an evenly matched game. I like it.
Quinn, do you have anything with haste, Quinn,
In my hand?
or on the field?
On the field, no, I do not.
Okay. Sometimes things gotta be done. I'm gonna tap 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Agility Bobblehead,
Mhm.
which goes with my Perception Bobblehead. Agility
Mhm.
Bobblehead has 3, and I can tap it up to X target creatures I control gain haste until end of turn and can't be blocked, except for creatures with haste.
Oh, yeah.
Where X is the number of bobbleheads. So 2 creatures have haste, cannot be blocked except for haste. I will draw 7 still, right, Bugs?
Yes, please, thank you.
3, 4. Oh, that is funny.
Play more cards. Play more cards.
See. Okay. Bugs, you will have your wish.
Oh, you're the best.
Well, actually, no, you won't. I lied. Sorry.
That's reasonable.
We're gonna. Oh, nothing I have do I want to really put down, but we're gonna. Fudge on a graham cracker. This is just like sitting here looking at my 11 goddamn life. It better be really funny, Bugs.
I think it's pretty funny.
I'm gonna tap 3 to activate my agility bobblehead, and I have 4 mana. I'm going to make Marauding Mako, which is a 28/28. Sorry, 29/29, because it starts as a 1/1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Empress
Oh,
Quinn.
what you up to?
I'm,
That's a really
I'm gonna
big guy.
swing an unblockable 29/29 shark at you.
Uh-huh.
And on the attack trigger, everybody is going to take 2 from Far Fortune because it will bump me up to max speed.
Sounds good.
Do you have any responses, Empress Quinn?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Yes.
The thing about drawing all these cards is you did activate my trap card. So I'll spend a red mana, and I'll cast a Rune Flare trap to deal damage to you equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Oh.
Trigger forced fruition.
right. Yep, that's enough. That sure is. Alrighty, that's me for this game. And
Big
I
salutes,
will
DeadDomain.
ask.
You fought with honor.
Absolutely.
I tried.
Yeah, that's the problem about letting Quinn see that much of fair deck is
I should have. I Bugs next time. That was coming at you. I want you to know that was coming at you.
You wouldn't hit me. I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday.
I should have walloped you with that shark. I should have thrown that shark at your face.
You shoulda, but I'm a little stinker.
That is most certainly true.
Alright, untap, upkeep, the clock strikes 12. But in response to that, I think I want to spend a blue and a red and cast the adventure half of Bone Crusher Giant Stomp to deal 2 damage to target. Oh, that. Yeah, we'll deal 2 damage to your face, Bugs.
Yeah, you got it.
And damage can't be prevented this turn. And
Awesome.
trigger Forced Fruition.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then we'll resolve the text of Midnight Clock. I will exile it, and I will shuffle my graveyard and hand into my library and draw 7 cards.
Hot. Then there's gonna be a lot of upkeep draw triggers. Let's go.
I believe in the heart of the cards, and I will see Runeflow Trap again.
That was... Jesus.
beautiful.
Send this guy on an adventure, and then we'll go to my draw step. No, upkeep for Saison. I will lose 2, draw 2. And then draw for turn, draw for Howling Mine, draw for the Sippy Cup of Malfagor.
Pretty good time.
Oh, perfect. You made it back. You made it back. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast my own Sippy Cup of Malfagor.
Yeah, please.
Where are you, Runeflow Trap?
Cast more cards, draw more spells. Cast more cards, draw more spells.
Well, I only have 4 mana left, so I think what we're going to do is cast precisely 1 spell, and it's going to be a very impactful one.
Go.
And so here's Sycorax Commander.
Oh, what does she do?
I'm drawing 7 for Forced Fruition.
Sycorax Commander, 4/2 first strike haste. Sanctified rules of combat. When Sycorax Commander enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villain. Okay, Quinn, I'm gonna stop there, and you can have that. I'll let you read all of that because that sounds tasty. That sounds too delicious for me to take that away from your mouth.
All right. When Sycorax Commander enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villainous choice. That opponent discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards -1, or Sycorax Commander deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand.
I'll pitch these and draw 6. Thank you.
Sounds great.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, can we get there?
All right, I need to ensure that I play my land for turn, which is going to be a lovely mountain. And then I am probably all good on game actions from there, unless I've got that 1 mana red, yeah, Footlight Beams. We'll cast our guy. I'll draw 7 more. And then we'll figure out the best 7 cards from here, and we'll pass the turn.
Okay. So. Untap. Upkeep.
This guy happens in your upkeep as well as this guy, and because they're both mine, I just want to make sure we have you draw these cards with Saison first, and then we'll check with the owl whether or not you're at the requisite number of cards.
Oh, that would just kill Tracy.
With the Saison trigger on the stack, I'm going to Chaos Warp your owl, please.
Oh no, not you having actions?
Yeah!
Oh no. Alright, send this into the library.
I'm going to draw 7 off that Chaos Warp.
Yeah, you will.
1.
Yeah, you will.
2.
Oh, fuck. Chat, what are we gonna do?
5, 6, 7.
Alright, I believe in the heart of the cards. This is an owl. It's not an owl, but it is an interesting question for everyone to answer. Do you want to have 4 damage dealt to you, or do I just get to have a 1 mana 4/3?
You get a 1 mana 4/3.
No, thank you. You can have it.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Great talk. I'll take my 1 mana 4/3.
What a vexing devil.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't, priority order for asking about the Vexing Devil. Thank you, Trans Salamander. Okay. So, I have the Saison trigger. I will take the 2 damage. I will draw 2 cards. Then I believe I draw for the Howling Mine. Then I draw for my turn. And there are no other draws currently pending, correct?
Correct.
Did you draw 4 for the total Font of Mythos?
Yeah, there should be 4 font draws.
Oh, goodness. Nope. 1.
Because we both have
2,
1.
Yeah.
3, 4. Okay, fantastic. So I think I have all that accounted for now.
Right, yeah, I think we're all caught up.
All right, real quick, let me just double check this new stuff. That's very good. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I need to find, first of all, the Mountain and Rockfall Vale are my lands for turn. That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 total, counting the Soul Ring. So that's not going to do much. I need to be able to cast that one. So that takes me to that number, and that wouldn't let me do that. So if I've got... Okay. Yeah, alright. So there's that one. There's that one. That leaves me with that many more. This cryptic ass language about how much mana I'm spending so I can cast my fucking spells.
All
it's amazing.
sorts of math, and I can't do any of my opening my third eye to determine what you're mathing.
Right? That's because it's a fucking werewolf deck. Okay, so I think let me just double check. I need to do, we'll do those two. Okay. All right, so I am going to. I'll pick up the rest of my hand eventually. I know I'm only going to need these 4. So, order of operations is that I am going to go to combat. I'm going to have Halana and Elena put their counters on. We're going to go with Vorinclex. So that friend becomes an 8/8. I'm not going to turn that friend sideways. What I am going to do is pay 1 colorless and cast Triangle of War. It's an artifact. Pay 2 and sacrifice it, and target creature I control punches another creature. Then I will pay 1.
Oh, you need to draw 7 off the triangle.
Oh, wait a second. Forced Fruition can kill me, can it?
Well,
I don't know. If you cast enough spells.
Well,
sure.
I mean, just like logistically speaking, as playing the game of Magic, if I can't draw, I die. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. 11 cards left.
So you can cast that.
No, Triangle of War can sit right back there. I've got 1 spell that I'm going to cast because I might not even make it to my turn, but I'm going to be damn sure that you all are not going to at least take me out with combat. I'm going to cast Disrupt Decorum. All creatures I don't control are goaded.
All right,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So I will then draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I cast anything else, I lose. So I'm just going to... it really doesn't even matter what I keep in my hand because the spell won't resolve before the trigger does. So I'm just going to pitch some stuff and pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will upkeep 2 off Saison.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, wait. Oh, wait, that's really funny. Can we just go for it? Hold on. And then I need to draw 1 for turn, 1 for Howling Mine, 1 for Howling Mine, and then 4 for the cups.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
Oh, don't worry about it. I had a way to take care of that Forced Fruition. I did not do it.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I should have done it.
All right. I'm going to tap 3. This is not the funny card that I asked Jordan to let me live for, but I am going to cast a Solitary Confinement, which has, at the beginning of my upkeep, sack it unless I discard a card. It has skip my draw step. I have Shroud and prevent all damage that would be dealt to me.
Well, this has turned into a difficult situation.
I am simply hanging out. I said I wasn't gonna win through combat. Alright. I'm gonna pay 1 and a blue, or white and a blue, for a Gremlin Tamer. Because I like Gremlin Tamer. And then I will tap 2 more for that card that I asked to be kept alive for. It's my own Howling Mine.
I've never so meant I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Amazing.
I've never felt it so strongly as I do.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can discard 4 cards. Let's see. I'm gonna pitch this. I don't need a. I might want this. I'll pitch this Soul Ring. I'll pitch this Heir Apparent. I'll pitch this Plains. And I'll pitch this room. And just say, hey gamers, we're hanging out.
All right.
Well, Quinn, if you don't have an answer for this, I am dead on my turn.
We have some things that we can do potentially. Outs exist.
So
Yeah.
You
Alright,
can
so
theoretically draw the outs.
yeah. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Trigger. Saison. I'll lose 2. Draw 2. Then I will draw for turn. Draw for Howling Mine. Draw for Howling Mine. Draw for Sippy Cup. Draw for Sippy Cup. Alright, well, that's extremely funny, so I guess we're gonna do that. We have a blue here and a blue here, so we'll use both of those to cast my own. Oh, hang on. We don't need that. We can use a soul ring for that. We'll use that to cast the Kami, but that comes after. So yeah, here's my own Howling Mine. This is also a Beyond the Machina joint.
Oh, beautiful. 3 Howling Mines. You love to see it. Ow.
I think we'll cast that, but after we cast that. So yeah, then blue for the Kami of the Crescent Moon. And 3 in a red for Everlasting Torment. Which says players can't gain life. Damage can't be
Havoc
prevented.
Festival in there?
That's a different Howling Mine deck, but I do have Havoc Festival Index. I am that sicko.
Oh, so I die now.
Yeah, this says players can't gain life, damage can't be prevented, and all damage is dealt as though its source had wither. Gotta draw 7 first, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Swan. Doesn't Swan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't Swan.
Yeah, because can't
Yeah.
beats can. Transalamander
Yeah.
is absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All your
Oh.
pretty fogs turned to dust.
Hey, I'm just hanging out. I said I wasn't gonna go to combat, and I haven't gone to combat. I'm just
That's
chilling.
sad. I'm the sicko who likes the combats.
Oh, let's go.
So we're gonna make sure we do that. This guy's worth swinging with, this guy's worth swinging with, and the rest of you can stay home.
Well, they're goated.
Oh, you're so right. They're goated. Okay, I don't have.
Oh wait, I should have. Oh,
choice.
Quinn, I should have hit you for 4 in the air.
Okay, yeah.
I totally forgot that had to happen.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, so yeah, these are all goated. In that case, then fucking let's get to swinging.
Hey, I got a 2/2 Gremlin Tamer, and I'm just I presume that's greater than 11 damage coming at me.
Yeah, you probably block Saison because he's a 6/5, but then we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is
fuck.
pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll do it for the bunny.
Yep, and if I'm looking at Quinn's board correctly, there are 5 card draw triggers over there, plus my own Howling Mine. I believe
Yes,
I
we
only have
you would
4
draw.
cards left in my library, so I will draw dead. Good game.
Yeah, we got 6 instances of draw extra cards, so yeah.
Yep, we got there.
Great.
Congratulations.
GG's.
Great game. That was
Wonderful.
the stupidest game of Magic I think I've ever played.
Extremely well played, gamers.
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel better about not having Nuke the Force Fruition because it wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
I had an Outland
And it came
Liberator
back
in
to
hand.
me.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
of course it
Found
did.
it again.
Yeah.
Are we switching up decks for game 2?
We have time. We went almost exactly 90 minutes, which is what we predicted. So we are booked for another hour and a half or so. Do we want to run another one, friends?
Yeah.
Would love to play another game.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep on the bunny.
We are going to do
Your spam
a
with the bunny?
we're going to do a quick 5 minutes to stretch and break and whatnot and all that good stuff. And then we'll come on back. So I'm going to flip us all over to a BRB screen, and then we'll see you all out there back here in about 5 minutes. Go to Blue Sky and repost something. Get some more folks coming on in here for the second game if you want to.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
You wanna.
Yeah. All right. So we will see you all in a moment as soon as I figure out. There we go. That's what I need to do. Bye. Hey, we're back. It's the Exhibitionist Game 2 of the thing. I'm glad you like the music, Duke Vulture. It is a playlist. Oh, sorry, the music for the video. Yeah, that is, those are songs by a guy named Scott Buckley. If you look him up, he's an Australian instrumental music artist, and all of his stuff is Creative Commons licensed. So all that stuff is just by him and free to use. It's very good shit. Anyway, we're back for round 2. We've changed up decks. We are advancing the game order. DeadDomain was first out last time, so they get to proceed first this time. Domain, please introduce your deck and take your turn.
Yeah, so it was between this, and I discussed it with the other players beforehand. It was between this and Frogagawa, which is my frog-themed Kamigawa deck. But we decided, in the interest of science, to go with Rona, Herald of Invasion, which is a bizarre wizard tribal Phyrexian invasion counter thing that I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it will do anything, but the goal is to put different kinds of counters on all sorts of stuff and maybe proliferate them. So we were talking earlier, we got corpse counters, we got storage counters, we got hatchling counters, we got void counters somewhere in there.
You got hoof counters?
I might have a hoof counter, honestly. It's this deck is gonna be, if it does anything, it's gonna be extremely silly. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, take your turn 1.
Alrighty, I will draw. I will put down a Memorial to Folly, which comes out tapped, and I will pass.
All right. Hi gamers, I am playing Fear the Volatile in this here game too, because this here's an Elder Dragon Highlander deck, kind of just like constructed in the spirit of old school EDH. Literally just Marty Legends that I had laying around the time that Fear the Volatile came out, and occasionally we update it, but for the most part, this is the thing that sits on the shelf and is the like, Magic ain't what it used to be. I'm gonna go play some old cards kind of deck.
Hell yeah.
That's alright. We're gonna draw a card. We'll play a Swamp as my land for turn, and then we'll pass.
Quinn, I don't know if Bugs had told you, but one of the things we had talked about doing a little bit down the road was doing an actual Elder Dragon night. With the OG Elder Dragons as all the commanders. So
nice.
So hey, my deck tonight, second game, is Grist the Hunger Tide. This is almost all bugs. Aside from lands, almost every card in the deck is a bug. There are a few artifacts, one of which is the Hive, which makes insect tokens. And then there are a few, I think they're mostly like Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt, like those Gruul or those Golgari legends like Old Rutstein and Stickfingers and that kind of thing. So Grist is a lot of fun. Grist is an insect whenever she's not on the battlefield, so she can be like, if she's in your deck, you can tutor for her with a creature tutor. It's pretty cool. But she's a 3 loyalty planeswalker. Her +1 is to make an insect token, then mill a card. And if you mill an insect, you put a loyalty counter on her and repeat the process. And that just goes until you run out of insects. Her -2 is I can sack a creature, destroy target creature or planeswalker, and then -5, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in my graveyard. So I'm very happy to play against you, Bugs, with mostly Bugs. Here's a forest, and I'll pass.
All right, ayo, it's Bugs back for round 2 with the funny bunny, aka Group Bugs. Yeah, it's Quain, irritating meddler.
Yeah, that's close enough for government work.
And look, it's bracket 1. I love seeing everyone's decks, and I want to see your whole deck. Let me draw for turn. Hot. Never didn't have it. We'll just do a little plains and say scooch-a-dooch. Pass the turn.
Alrighty, I will draw. I will untap. I will put out an island. Got a nice Phyrexian Invasion island for turn. We are going to tap 2 to put out Arcane Signet and pass.
Alright. I will untap a keep drop. I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. And I'll spend 1 on this Shadow Spear. And then we'll pass the turn.
All
Not
right.
Shadow Spear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I am going to play a swamp and pass.
I will untap. I will draw. Oh! I forgot I put that in here. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna tap 2. It's Quain time! Pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to. We are going to tap 2 to bring out Rona, Herald of Invasion. Whenever I cast a legendary spell, I can untap her, and I can tap her to draw a card, then discard a card. I am going to. I am going to just put out Fated Pools, which comes out tapped and pass.
Alright. Untap. I'll keep drop. I will play a Plains as my land for turn, and then I guess its big curve starts at 4 hours. I'll pass.
I'm in a similar boat, except I didn't draw any of the low-cost creatures, but still, I will pay 3, and I will cast Grist. So she enters with 3 loyalty. I will immediately +1 her to 4, and I will mill a card. That card is a Springleaf Avenger, which is an insect. So I make...
Insect Storm is 1.
Yeah, so I am now at 2 tokens, because I get 1 the first time I do it, then wait, no, just 1, but another loyalty. Now I mill another card. That's right. And it's a forest, so we stop. So I've got 1 insect and a 4 loyalty Grist, and I pass the turn.
I will untap. I will drop the turn. Oh, that's funny. Alright, I like Quain. You know what's great about Quain?
Quain.
I'm gonna cast second Quain, Marvin, Murderous Mimic.
That sure is the text on the card.
Marvin, Murderous Mimic is Quain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Plains for turn, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns in hand. I'd like to change that. How's everyone's hands doing?
Pretty good.
I could use some lotion, but, you know.
I can't give you a lotion, but I can give you a card and a life. I will draw
Sounds
a card.
great.
Ding.
Oh! I'll gain a life. I'm also gonna tap this Plains and play a Soul Ray. There you go.
Nice.
Top deck!
Alright. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. Ooh, that's real good. I'm going to play Drowned Catacomb for turn. Let's see how this goes. I am going to tap Rona, draw a card, discard a card. Yeah, okay, we're going to discard Kitchen Imp, tapping my Arcane Signet to play it for its madness cost.
Oh, I love Kitchen Imp.
It's such a cute, he's a cute little guy. And then
Upper
we're
All-Star.
Yeah, I think we gotta do the thing. We're gonna tap 4 to play Grima, Saruman's Footman.
He's a footman, all right.
Yeah. Untap Rona, and Grima has stuff that lets me steal stuff from the top of people's library, and it can't be blocked. So we'll worry about that next turn. But I'm gonna untap Rona, and then I'm gonna tap her to draw a card and discard a card, and I will discard this lovely Phyrexian Swamp and pass.
Alright. Untap of keep drop. Land for turn is going to be a Fury Calm Snarl, and we'll reveal a mountain so it comes in untapped. And then I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 on a solemn simulacrum. We'll go
Yeah.
find one of those things that you can fetch with it, and then we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a forest return. And the thing about playing a mostly insects deck is that there are some real shit cards that you have to play to get like the density that you need. But some of them are kind of shit and also really, really funny because old cards are really funny. So I'm going to spend 4 and I'm going to play Mind Maggots. It's a 2/2 insect. If they don't mind, then they don't maggot. What? So this is a 2/2 insects, plural. When Mind Maggots comes into play, choose and discard any number of creature cards. For each card discarded this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Mind Maggots. So I'm going to give you a little tour of some of the nonsense that's in this deck by way of discarding it. So I'm going to pitch a Nantuko Husk.
I love Nantuko Husk.
I'm going to pitch a Chameleon Colossus.
I don't know that one.
It's a shapeshifter. It has changeling. It's sort of an insect. It's a 4/4 that has protection from black, and then for 2 and 2 green, you can give it +X till the end of the turn, where X is its power. I'm going to pitch Deadly Insect, which had Untemplated Shroud from Mercadian Masks. It's a 6/1 that can't be targeted by spells or abilities.
Nice.
I am going to get rid of Carrion Ants, 0/1 that has colorless fire breathing. And then I am going to... I think I'll stop right there because I like what's in my hand. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4 insects. So I get to put 8 +1/+1 counters on my maggots.
Big bug.
Big Bug is a 10/10. Yeah.
Do you
also,
have...
this art rules. It's disgusting.
Oh, isn't it? It's amazing. It's from... Is it Exodus, I think, is that set?
Yeah, it's Exodus.
Yeah, it's real great. What were you asking, Bugs?
I was going to ask if Giant Edifage is in your deck.
I think it is only not because I didn't have a copy of it.
Okay.
I will check the list and double check though, because you did get to bug all over us last time, and that was let's see, this deck is called, the title of the deck is, it's a Mountain Goats thing. It's actually named after an album instead of a song. It's called Protein Source of the Future. Now.
Oh, because they're bugs. Yeah. We're all eating bugs. That's
We're
funny.
all eating bugs. Oh, I gotta start my. There we go. The background music had ceased. Giant Adiphae. Yes, it's in there.
Yeah.
Buggy Boy is in there. We'll see if we see him, because I am going to look around real quick, and I am going to decide to +1 Grist to 5. I will make an insect. I will mill a card. It is a Battlefly Swarm. I will put another counter on Grist, and all right, the 6 is a gunshot for that one. I forgot. I should get an actual die. 6 and mill the card, and it's a forest, so we stop after 1. And repeat this process. Oh no, I should have 2 more insects because you get 1 on the additional +1 also.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, I have 4 insects now. And I think I'm gonna send the 2 that can attack, because I got 2 last turn. I'll send 2 of them at you, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 and 2 tapped insects, untapped insects.
All right.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Oh, no, tapping the draw. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I'm gonna tap Wayne. Everybody, please draw a card and gain a life. That's not what I needed. I'm gonna tap Marvin to be Queen. I'm gonna draw another card and gain a life. You're all welcome to join me on this endeavor.
I would love to.
Absolutely.
And that's what I wanted. It's an island.
Never didn't have it.
Oh well, we might do. I might do something. Do I do something stupid?
What's?
I'm gonna do some stupid stuff. So be
Yeah.
my guest.
I mean, absolutely.
Hey,
Be
Tracy.
my co-host. Do some stupid stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something. Is that large child of yours?
Yes, my please, my enormous sons.
Your enormous son. Does it have shroud or hex?
No. It is a vanilla 10-10.
All right, I'm actually gonna give it a keyword.
Which one?
One of my favorites. I'm gonna tap 2, and then 3 generic. 2 blue, 3 generic. I'd like to attempt to cast Corrupted Conviction, targeting your large son. Or
Wait.
Corrupted Conscience, excuse me. Corrupted Conscience.
Okay, wait. I was like, wait a second. I'm not understanding.
Corrupted Conviction is a different
Corrupted
card.
conscience. You in control. Enchant have. That's annoying. And quite rude, I must say.
No, you made me a big bug. Bug for bugs.
Bug for bugs. All right. Well, then, if we're going to do this, we are going to do this the fancy way. So get your hand over here and grab it from me.
All right.
To the side. I'm over here. There you go. You got it. Anyway, you have a 2/2 bug with 8+1/+1 counters on it.
I'm just gonna draw on the back of the magic card really quick. That's the back of the sleeve. Let's go. Big shithead bug.
Yes, thank you, chat. Bug for bugs.
Bug for the bug god.
We still don't have a good blood guy.
All right. I have big shithead.
Yeah, you do.
He's not going anywhere though. I don't want to. It's too early to do that kind of thing, so I'll just pass the turn.
Alrighty, I
3,
will.
4, 5, 6. I have 7 cards in hand.
Oh boy, this is you're getting gross with it already. I'm gonna play
It's fine.
Command Tower, land for turn.
Is it?
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just a 10/10 with some other stuff.
I'm gonna tap 2. Put my arcane signet down here. I'm gonna tap 2. Play a little thing I like to call lightning greaves.
Nice.
Mhm.
Good.
We're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a little thing I like to call hey, hoy.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay,
Are
we
there
are
any
just
responses?
I will wave to it.
hailing Phyrexia all day today.
Hello!
Gnashing and wailing of teeth, or wailing and gnashing of teeth, maybe. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm putting the greaves on the Phyrexian. I am going to tap 1 to draw and discard with Rona. I'm going to discard a Darkwater Catacombs and bugs. I'm going to swing 1 at you with Grima Wormtongue. Cannot be blocked. When it
Yep.
does combat damage to the player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until you exile an instant or sorcery card.
All right.
Cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts the exile cards on the bottom in a random order.
Sounds good. You hit a preordain.
What do I get? What does that do?
Scry 2, draw a card.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, that's
And I will. That gets exiled then?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I will.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do that. Speaking of storage counters, and then I am also. How many bugs do you have?
I have 4 total, 2 tapped, 2 untapped.
We'll keep my Phyrexian. I'll call him Phil. Phil,
It's Philrexian.
exactly, Philrexia.
Phil-
And I will.
Alright, Philrexia.
I will pass.
All right. Wow. What a 5/5.
Well, it's I love that it's a 5/5 for 4. Like, be normal.
Blessed perfection indeed.
Oh yeah.
We'll play a mountain as my land for turn. And then
Philrexia.
we'll spend 4 on Queen Marchesa. Long may she reign.
Oh, let's go.
We're at it with the classic commander mechanics, and Monarch is one of the best to ever do it.
Mm-hmm. I have the Monarch set in spell table, so you can click the 3 dots next to view deck list, and if you attack and gain the Monarch or get it for any other reason, the little crown will transfer to your name when you set as Monarch.
Sounds good. She's got Death Touch and Haste, which are extremely attractive keywords. I think I should also give her Trample and Lifelink by spending 2 and moving to equip her with the Shadow Spear.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And +1/+1, right?
And +1/+1, yeah. So she's a 4/4 with Death Touch, Lifelink, Trample, Haste. Let's get to swangin'. I don't fear death, so BugsMytrix, my dear, wouldst thou care to trade?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm keeping my big shithead right where he is.
Sounds good.
I'll take what? 5? 4?
A 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I will gain 4 from Her Majesty's lifelink.
Yeah.
Then post-combat main, we're all good on game actions, so we'll move to end step. We'll draw for Monarch. Thanks, Your Majesty. And then we'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn.
Oh, that's 8 cards in hand, so I will discard a mountain.
I am gonna +1 grist, and make
You're not
another
gonna
insect.
You're not gonna go for the big shithead?
No. And Mill of Forest, so I only get to do it once. And I would love to have drawn that forest instead of what I drew, but that's okay. I think I'm going to pay 4 and play Saber Ants. They're a 2/3 insect. When they are dealt damage, I may put that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens into play. Then looking at combat, I think I am largely just content to writhe here on my own. I will pass.
I'll untap. Let's see what we got going on here.
Right.
Great word choice.
They're
Alrighty.
one of my favorite lyric games. It's a subgenre of tabletop games that are more experiences or even like poems to experience than games. It's called We Are But Worms, and it is a single word of the game. The instructions for the game is one word. It just says writhe.
I love that.
It fucking rules. It has won awards. Like it's brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
actually nuts.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are brilliant and actually nuts, I'm gonna tap Queen and let everyone draw a card and gain a life.
Hoi.
Let's go. Oh yeah, that's what's at the top of my thing.
That's hot. That's real hot. what if we did that instead of that? We can do that. We can do that. Or we can do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna play this Desert of the Mindful. My land for turn. It'll on our tap. And then I think how I want to do this is I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and 2 Islands. And I would like to play the Court of Vantris. More importantly, I'd like to become the Monarch.
Beautiful. That's amazing.
Oh, isn't that good? Isn't that good? It is my first royal action. I'd like to tap a white and 1. I'm naming my heir, the heir apparent.
Alright.
2, 3.
How
4,
many of
5.
those do you have in that deck?
A handful. A couple.
Enough to party.
Enough. I moved.
Why? Who's asking?
And look at that. I'm gonna draw a card for turn and say, "Go, peasants."
Oh,
Damn.
the perfection of Phyrexia does not look kindly upon this. I'm going to draw for turn. Ooh, that's juicy.
Yes, Duke Vulture, like the bunny.
I love the bunny.
We're gonna play
Oh,
Friendship
beauty.
Oh.
and let the counters begin as we are going to tap 1 and tap Dreadship Reef to put a 1 storage counter on it.
Love.
And then I am going to, gosh, do I do the thing?
What thing?
I don't know. Yeah, that's helpful. I'm going to tap an additional 3 to play Commander Sphere.
Pretty good.
Tapping. Yeah, that's the move. I fear that is the move. Tapping these 3. Tapping out to play Mesmerizing Dose on your big fuck off bug.
You know, it doesn't. It taps and then doesn't untap and stuff.
Yep. Does not untap. It taps and does not untap during its controller's untap step.
Let me double check something real quick. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, don't
And
worry
then
about
I
it.
will proliferate my beautiful storage counter, so I now have 2 storage counters. I am going to, before combat, tap.
Do you want
down
to proliferate
on discard.
my grist?
I will not. Well, no. What's in it for me?
My smile.
Death and pain, probably.
I got nothing. I have literally no. I have a handful of insects. Like.
I'll probably be good without the insects. I will, however, discard.
Hey, you want some bugs? Bugs I got.
I'm gonna discard Surikar Spellblade.
Nice.
And then, who is the Monarch right now?
I'm the Monarch.
And what does Monarch privileges? I just draw a card at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, Bugs, I would like you to do the Grima Wormtongue thing again.
Yeah, let's go.
And
All right.
I will also swing 2 at... Who has flyers?
Oh, gosh, no.
I do not.
Okay, I'm going to
no
swing
flyers here either.
2 in the air at... Empress Quinn, you are up by 1. I'm going to swing just 2 in the air at you.
It sounds good. We'll take 2.
All right, so it's reveal until... Oh, you're hitting all the good shit that's going to the bottom.
I'll get all that out of here.
Yeah, you get the Force Fruition and the Psychosis Crawler. And not my Aura of Silence.
We'll see them again later.
Not my Palisade Giant.
I
Not
just
my-
need an instant or sorcery. Do you have any in that deck? Oh my god.
Yeah, you get a mana short.
What does that do? That's a counter spell, right?
Empties target mana pool and taps all their lands.
We're all tapped out.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Rad. Thanks, Grandma Wormtongue. And with
I had one of those
I
cast
will-
against me when I was playing the 5-color Omnath and I had a bunch of mana in my mana pool. So they
Oh,
tapped out
no.
all of my lands in my upkeep and emptied out my mana pool, and I'm just like,
Oh,
no, the
that's like
IRS. They've
that's
come
like
from my offshore account.
Yeah.
that's like actually insane anti-omnith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
and
they
I
pray for
will
times like
have
that.
it.
That's so good.
You are good to go, Faye.
All right. On top of keep draw.
Oh wait, no, I draw off of being the monarch.
You do.
I do. Okay.
You Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Hell yeah.
I'll play Clones as my land creature. I will spend. Oh, hang on. Her Majesty has text. Somebody else is the monarch, so I will make a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste. Alright, then we'll spend 1, a red, and a white, and we'll cast a General Ferris Rocker. Oh, that's 4 and not 5. I'm so good at math. That's fine. I'll spend 4 and cast Lava Brink Floodgates.
Let's go.
What do we do? Doom counter.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's very much just like a Sisay's ring that's also occasionally a board wipe if the table looks at each other and says, we need a board wipe, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
One of the good designs to come from the Ikoria Commander set.
Mm.
That's a really fun card. Wow, I've never seen that.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so good. Alright, let's go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the crown. And I think I'm a bad enough bitch to take it. So I'm gonna try.
Oh.
I'm gonna send Queen Marchese at you, DeadDomain. She's got Death Touch and Trample, so even if you block with the Obliterator, I'm out 1 permanent. What you got for me?
I will. How much damage?
She is 4.
I will take 4.
Sounds good. I will gain 4. And then we'll go to post-combat main, where we are all good on game actions. So we'll go to end step and draw for the monarch. And then we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Cool. Forest for turn. So. I am going to just gently remind the table that there's more than one big fuck off bug. I'm gonna play Moldgraph Millipede, which is Mind Maggot's less good sibling. When it enters, mill 3 cards and put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature card in my graveyard. So I'm going to mill an Old Rutstein, I'm going to mill a Haunted Mine, and mill a Plague Beetle. And then current creature count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we go back to having a 2/2 with 8 +1/+1 counters on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joel McHale watching Drag Race. Yeah.
That is how I watch Drag Race.
Absolutely. I loved how annoyed Michelle Visage was with him the whole time he was doing that. It was beautiful. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna keep gristing it. We're gonna plus oneer and make an insect and mill a glean crawler, which is a fun one. We'll do it again. So we go to 9, and I need a different die for. Here we go. We'll just do it like this. 7. Boop. And Zask Skittering Swarmlord. Would love to have that boy out, but that means we go to 10 and another one and a forest. So now have 10 loyalty on Grist and 8 total insects. Looking at combat, I am going to swing 5 insects at Empress.
All right, I'm gonna block one of them with a solemn, and then I'll take 4 from the rest of them, and you'll steal the crown.
I take the crown.
I believe
Cool.
we had a lava brink trigger.
Oh yeah. Please put a doom counter on that.
Sounds good.
Thank you for that, Bugs. And then I have no further game action, so I'll go to my end step and I will draw a card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass the turn.
On your end step, I am gonna activate other Quain, draw a card, and everyone else can draw a card, gain a life. I'm just a helpful little guy.
Totally.
I will untap. I will choose to put a big stinky counter on the fire thing.
All right. Doom count 2.
And I will draw for turn. Oh, I like that. Let's see. I'm gonna play this Halimar Depths for a turn. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards in my library, put them back in any order. Oh, that's so funny. Oh. What if I did it like that? Let's do that. Let's be bad. I'm gonna activate Quain. I'm gonna draw a card. Gain a life. You know him. You know what? No, actually, no, we're fine with that. I'm gonna pay 2. Like that. For this Hoofprints of the Stag. Whenever.
I thought DeadDomain was playing the counters deck.
No, I'm on. This is a deck of shit that I like. It's not good. Like, there's some synergy, but there's not that much synergy. Whenever I draw a card, I may put a hoof print counter on it, and I can remove 4 counters and do stuff. 1, 2. I have 8 cards in hand. Should probably play some. Actually, I'm gonna move to end step, and I'm just gonna pitch this secluded steppy and say go.
Alrighty, I'm gonna remove a Lava Brink Floodgate counter.
Nar.
Yar.
No, but it's funny if it deals 6 damage to the Phyrexian Obliterator. It's funny.
I know. Give me a second. I'd like the Phyrexian Obliterator to not die and it still tank 6, because I think that would be hysterical.
Oh no, Chad, I don't want that.
Look,
That'd be rough. We're gonna tap 2. We're gonna put Canonized in Blood. at the beginning of my end step, if I descended this turn, so if something entered my graveyard, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control. I am going to do something actually. Oh shit, I need to untap. That'd probably be smart. I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna tap Rona, draw, discard.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard. Oh, I know what I'm discarding. Shadowgrange Archfiend, playing 1, 2, 3 to play it for its madness cost.
I'm actually going to memory lapse it.
Oh, it's like that. Does it just go to my graveyard?
No, it goes on top of your library.
They really said try again next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I said nah.
Oh no.
Actually, can I tap slightly differently for that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to tap 1 to use both of my Dreadship Reef counters, and 1 additional from Memorial to Folly, to play Matzalantli, the Great Door, which is a legendary. So I'm going to untap Rona. I'm going to tap Rona. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to discard Dark Slick Shores. And I'm going to tap the door to draw and discard. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to discard this pretty island.
Oh, would that? Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that it flipping is really cool. I haven't seen this card. The Great Door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Who is Monarch right now?
Hi.
Tracy.
Who
I
has
still have
flyers
I
right
still have no flyers.
Does anybody have flyers? I want somebody.
I have no flyers.
No, I want somebody to kill the kitchen imp.
Why?
I cannot offer you that.
See, I could kill the kitchen imp, but I don't know. I just don't know. I could kill the kitchen imp.
Alright, it's tapped. Bugs, I'm gonna hit you for 1.
Sounds good. You're declaring attackers?
Yes.
On that, I'm going to turn that shithead into a frog.
It's
a
1/1.
It's a 1/1 frog, and I'm gonna eat it with a rabbit.
Okay. That
You've
actually
stolen.
works fine for me.
Yes. See, you still get the thing. You get to descend, etc., etc.
I'm going to. So is it 1%? Put a. But a descend. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to put a 1/1 counter on my Phyrexian Obliterator and pass.
Alright. Untap. Okay, we'll remove a counter here. Then draw for turn. Hang on, before we draw. I'm not the monarch, so we get another assassin. Then we draw. Okay, that's cool. Land for turn is going to be a Bloodstained Fire. I'll spend a white mana and cast Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then we'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll cast Obosh the Prey Piercer. This is an odd mana value, or a multicolored card rather. So we'll trigger the general, and I'll make a 4/4 red and white artifact golem creature token.
Legit.
only like half my deck works with Obosh too, so he's really just cards in my binder.
I love Obosh. Like, she's so pretty.
Truly. I think let's go to combat. I got some assassins with Death Touch and Haste. I got a monarch that I want. How do we go get it? Also, Grist has 50 bajillion loyalty, but it kind of doesn't matter, question mark.
Well, what if Grist pops? I don't think I'm super worried about Grist popping now.
Oh, yeah, the -5 is literally just like, ow.
Yeah, it's like...
It'll kill me eventually, but like, I got time.
Yeah, like Grist right now popping, it's like picking up smoking.
Yeah. That's fine.
Well, it makes you look cool? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but you got time.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're gonna send Queen Marchesa at EU Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the extent of my declared attackers. What you got for me?
What's her power and toughness?
She is a 4/4 with Death Touch, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste.
Okay. I would like to put the Saber Ants and 3 insects in front of her. So a 2, 3, and 3 1/1s.
Oh, wow. I will assign 1 damage to each of them, and it should be sufficient to kill them unless you've got weird regenerate insect text.
No. Just what ends up happening is that the Saber Ant makes a new one when it dies because it's only taking 1 damage. I was just trying to ensure if you had combat tricks that I would retain the monarchy. So.
Oh yeah, nope, no tricks here.
So I'm left with 1 insect, 1 untapped insect on board.
Her Majesty dies.
Me won't.
And then post-combat main, we'll spend 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna take a fun and flirty risk, and you and me, DeadDomain, we'll secret rendezvous. We'll each draw 3 cards.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, okay, yeah, no. Okay.
That's a little sus, babes.
No, we're chilling. We're good.
Jay
We're
chilling.
Okay. Alright, so there's all that. Oh, this guy got a counter from Obosh entering. Alright. We're all caught up in that. I think I will spend a life on this Bloodstained Mire, finding something that's legal to fetch with it, and then we're all good to pass the turn there. And then, I don't draw for being the Monarch, because I didn't successfully accomplish that mission.
Alrighty. Then...
Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, I will untap. We are at 5 little dudes. Draw for the turn. I will play a forest. And I think that I should pay 2 and play a Nessian Hornbeetle. It's a 2/2 at the beginning of combat on my turn. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on Nessian Hornbeetle. And
on your
then...
upkeep, what do you want to do about the floodgates?
Oh, right. Yeah. Please remove a counter.
Alright.
Then I will...
Do you have anything that doesn't have trample? Or do you have anything with trample?
No, I have nothing with trample currently.
Do you need to swing? Because I would like this kitchen imp to be dead.
What does that do for you?
I just want more cards in my graveyard. I need more card types.
Aha.
Terrifying.
I don't know that I'm incentivized to do that, actually.
Not too worried. It's no biggie.
I will pay 3, and I will play a Caustic Wasps. It is a 1/1 with flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, I may destroy target artifact that player controls. Then I will +1 Grist. Buddy, mill a forest. Then I'll move to combat. Nessian Hornbeetle sees Biggest Buggus and gets +1/+1 counter. And then I think I am going to... I'm going to send Big Bug at Bugs. So a 10/10.
Let's see, a 10/10. I'm going to put this little guy in front of it.
All right. Little guy gets squished under a Molegraph Millipede.
He's real for that.
Cool. Then I will pass the turn.
And step, I'm going to activate Other Quain. I'm going to draw a card, gain a life. Everyone else is welcome to do so.
Beep bop.
Oh. Alright, we will untap. I do have an upkeep trigger off Castle Xantris. I'm going to have it become...
Oh, I draw a card for Monarch too.
Yes. I am not the Monarch, so I'm going to have it become a copy of target artifact Soul Ring.
Also, I have 1 card over from the Monarch, so I'm going to discard this Chain Flail Centipede.
I'll draw for turn.
What are you doing about the floodgates?
Add 1.
Alright.
I'm gonna activate Cowain. I'm gonna draw a card. Everyone else may do so as well. I'll gain a life. Let's see. I will pay 2 off this fake soul ring. And 2 white. Yeah. For an Exemplar of Light. It's a 3/3 with flying, and whenever I gain a life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Other Quain. I'm gonna draw a card, gain a life. There we go. Love that. Put a 1/1 counter. And also put another counter on this guy. Then I'm gonna tap... I'll play this island for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna tap 2. And then 2 blue. For a homo horde. A homunculus horde. Which has some very fun text. So whenever I draw my second card each turn, I create a token that's a copy of this creature. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, just little guys. You know what? I love casting spells. I'll pay 2 more. And get this Silent Hall Creeper out. It's a 1/1. It can't be blocked. It has some other text that happen when it deals combat damage. But I'm not trying to do combat damage. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
I love that guy.
Alright.
Oh, he's great.
Well, how many counters are on the lava gates?
2. Or, sorry, 1. I can't read. 1 counter on it.
I'll tick it up to 2. That sounds funny.
Alright.
We're gonna put out nesting grounds. We are going to tap Rona, draw, discard. We're going to discard a Struggle for Project Purity.
Awesome.
Yeah, I now have 3 different permanent types for the Great Door. We are going to play. Do I want to do that? Is that the move? I just don't know. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna tap 5. play Drivnod, Carnage Dominus.
Yeah!
Legendary untapping Rona. We are going to say it with me now. We're going to tap Rona.
Yeah.
Draw and discard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to discard Shadowgrange Archfiend. I am not going to play it for its madness cost. Instead, I am going to pay 4 Phyrexian life, exiling 3 creature cards from my graveyard to give a... I'll pay 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give an indestructible counter to Drivnod.
There we go.
Nice.
I've had... Let's see, what else can I do here? Let's...
Can you proliferate?
Indubitably. Not yet. I need to put something in here to let me proliferate. Oh, I can, but not currently. I am going to tap Commander Sphere for 1 black, and then I'm going to sack it to draw a card. Oop. Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm going to then, I guess, use that 1 black to play a Soul Ring. I'm going to... Oh, I guess I could do that. That'd be funny.
Be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think that's the move. Well, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to tap this for a blue, Soul Ring, and then 1 from Nesting Grounds.
Jeez.
To play Vivisurgeon's Insight. I am going to draw 3
do what
cards
to me?
and proliferate. So Drivnod is going to get 2 indestructible counters. Phyrexian Obliterator is going to go up to +2, and I'm going to draw 3.
You want to proliferate the board wipe?
Ooh, that.
Drivnod and the Phyrexian Obliterator escape.
They'll be fine. Yeah.
It doesn't
You know what?
automatically make the floodgates go off.
It doesn't
Yeah.
automatically?
It has to be on.
It's an upkeep.
Oh.
Well, it has 2 counters on it, right? So if I pass, it would be on your upkeep.
Right, but then Quinn could choose to take a counter off of it, taking it back to 2, thereby not triggering it.
Oh.
Oh, if I had more mana, I could proliferate twice. You know what? Instead, I am merely going to discard down to hand size and pass 1, 2,
All right.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. God dang. All right. I'm gonna put Scion of Halaster. Impede Momentum, Nagging Thoughts, Kaido Dancing Shadow. Jukabog, Swamp. And let's do another Swamp, and
We have untapped upkeep. We will remove the counter from the floodgates.
Okay.
And draw for turn.
Is that at 2 or
Okay.
1, Quinn? I can't tell from the camera angle.
It's at 1.
It should be at... Oh. No,
Yeah,
it
we
didn't
didn't-
get proliferated. Never mind. Yep,
Yeah.
ignore me.
We'll play a swamp as my land for turn. We'll spend white, red, black, and 2. And we'll play Offspring's Revenge. That lets me
Oh.
make an offspring token of a creature in my graveyard at the beginning of combat.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
Ikoria stay winning.
It really does. Yeah, that's where offspring came from.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah.
We'll spend a. Oh, actually, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but I can't have it all. Life is so hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have 3 though. And I think it's gotta be these 3 then. Yeah. All right. Decisions made. Before I forget, the general is making another one of these golems when I cast this multicolored spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that happens. But I'm gonna cast Heliod Sunground.
Ugh. Be cooler if you didn't.
No, I
I
support
have
this.
I have a commander that has the potential to put a bunch of instances of gain life on the stack. He makes so much sense here.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So we're gonna cast that guy. Are you a creature? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not gonna cut it, babes. I guess you're not. Is this legendary permanent though? Oh yeah. That's a good card. Alright, go get a counter. Okay, let's go to combat.
Welcome to combat.
Thank you. I got a 3/3 dog that'll hit for 6 thanks to the text of Obosh. So that's cool. Beginning of combat, Offspring's Revenge. Let's do that. We're gonna make an offspring token of Her Majesty Queen Marchesa, long may she reign.
Of course.
Does that mean you get the monarch back?
That does indeed mean I get the monarch back.
Okay, I will place the crown upon Yin head.
Alright, and then, yeah, moving to declare attackers. We'll send a Yoshimaru, ever faithful, at. Hang on, how big are these fucking bugs?
1/1s.
1/1s?
I have a 1/1. I have a 1/1 with flying, and then I have a 3/3. The 10/10 is tapped.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. We are going to send Yoshimaru your direction, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll send an Obosh the Prey Piercer your direction, Bugs.
How big is that? It's a 3/5?
It's a 3/5, but because she's got the odd mana value, she's gonna double her damage.
And does Yoshimaru have keywords of any kind?
Nope, just big.
Okay. I will place a single bug in the dog's path.
All right, sounds good.
I'll take 3, which then becomes 6.
Sounds good. And post-combat main, I'm all good on game actions, so I will pass the turn there.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. That's fun. Swamp for turn. Let's see. We are at 7. So. Okay. I am going to -2 grist.
And your upkeep. What do you want to do about the buckets?
Sorry. Let's take that to 0 counters, please.
Sounds good.
I will take grist down to 9 and sacrifice an insect, and I would like to destroy your kitchen imp, please.
Hell yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Because then I'm going to move to combat. Nessian Hornbeetle gets a +1/+1 counter. because of the biggest buggus. And then I will send the caustic wasps at you, DeadDomain. It's a 1/1 with flying.
And what happens when it hits?
I get to destroy target artifact.
Are you sure you want to make this enemy a Phyrexia?
I mean, I literally just have little guys, maybe some big guys. But yeah, I'm gonna take that action.
All right, I will take one.
Okay, I would like to pop the lightning greaves, please.
I bet. And those go to grave.
Yeah, graveyard.
Is that thing the hornet? That's a green.
Yeah, the caustic wasp. Yeah, it's a 1/1 with flying. Destroy target artifact
It's
when it
green,
deals
but not
combat
green
damage.
black?
Just green. Yeah.
Perfect. That works for me.
Then I am going to do the right thing when this card hits your hand, and I'm going to invite to the party all of our friend, biggest buggus, giant Adaphage, is here to party.
The boy is here. The boy is here.
7/7 trample when giant Adaphage deals combat damage to a player. Create a token that is a copy of giant Adaphage. So it has very, very slow myriad.
It's perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with slow myriad, but it is slow myriad. That will then be the end of my turn.
The boy is here. We're gonna untap. Upkeep trigger. I will have
Oh, I
Fort
might need to
Empress
1, 2.
become a copy of Soul Ring once again.
Sweet.
I will drop the turn.
And I have to
What are
pitch
you
at the
gonna
end
do
of the
about the
turn. So a Nantuko cultivator to grave.
Yeah.
Floodgates, folks.
Pardon?
Floodgates.
Oh, let's put a counter on that thing.
Sounds good.
That'll get a thing. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna move to combat. Quinn, how much mana do you have open?
I have a humble 3 mana available, enough to give a thing lifelink or turn off life or hexproof and indestructible with Shadow Spear.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna declare Silent Hall Creeper at you. It's an unblockable 1/1.
Alright, well. No blocks.
Hot. I will become the monarch. Which is nice. Second main. I'm gonna tap that Soul Ring, 1, and a blue. I'm gonna cast Plea for Power, which has Will to Council. Starting with me, each player votes for time or knowledge. If time gets more votes, I take an extra turn. If knowledge gets more votes or is tied, I draw 3 cards.
Draw your cards, you doofus.
Well,
Yeah,
everyone gets to vote. Draw cards, draw 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards, please.
Bug gets 3 cards. Okay. 1. Ooh, 2. Oh! 3. I love that. Okay, so I drew my second card for turn. So there will be
I sure hope so.
a second Homo Horde.
Another squishy boy.
Let's see. I have some mana up. I'll play this Lupin Flower Village's Lane for turn.
Adorable.
Right? Let's see. What do I want to do? I love
Buns
those
for the
cards.
God.
Those are very funny cards. Those are gonna hang out. You know what? Let's. Yeah. I'm gonna flip 2 colorless and then 2 white. And I'm gonna play a Heir Apparent. And then with the other one in a white, I'll play a hair parent.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
And I make a bunny. It's time. It's happening. I need any kind of token. This soldier will represent my bunnies.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get Megan to sponsor us so we can get you some infinite tokens.
Yeah. What, you don't like my
I'll just support Megan and buy you some infinite tokens.
Also possibly that. All right, I'm gonna move to end step and draw a card for the monarchy, and I'll say go.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw. I'm going to untap. Oh boy. All right. So what I want to do first is I'm going to tap one. I'm going to tap Nesting Grounds to move one of Drivnod's indestructible counters over to the Phyrexian Obliterator.
There we go.
8/8 indestructible. Now we're playing with counters. Let's go.
There you go.
There we go.
What do you want to do about the floodgates?
Island for turn. What's it at?
The floodgates are at 1 currently.
Let's tick that sucker up. Is what I'm
All right.
saying about the floodgates. Let me see how much mana I have. All right, is that enough? Yes, it is. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I tap 4 to transform Montsalantly, the Great Door. I have 4 or more permanent types on cards in my graveyard now, because I have legendary creatures, artifacts. Thank you for putting an artifact in there. Planeswalkers, enchantments, and lands.
Ooh.
So Montsalantly, the Great Door, I tap it to add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard.
That's a big number.
It sure is. Then I'm going to tap. Oh, right, Rona. I forgot about you. I'm gonna actually. No, that doesn't count. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to then play that Emergence. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. Proliferate.
Ooh.
Rona has somebody she loves very dearly, who she's
She
entirely
does,
dedicated to.
actually.
And so she's gonna get joined by her girlfriend Sholdred.
Yeah, she's in her room writing self-ship fiction.
I'm gonna proliferate a wee bit. Drivnon's gonna get another indestructible counter. Phyrexian Obliterator is gonna get another indestructible counter. Phyrexian Obliterator is gonna go up to another counter. When Shelly comes onto the field, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love her. She's the worst.
Let's see.
Caustic
Exile
Wasps.
Simulacrum.
I will sack a Bungie.
A Bungie. Oh, I should have done that. I should change the order of that. That's fine. Nobody cares. It's okay. That's stupid though. Let's do. I think I am just going to. Oh yeah, and I would also like to proliferate that lava gate.
Sounds good.
I'm going to. Do I wanna... You can only take off 1 per turn, right? One of the things.
Correct. If you can put
It deals
1
6
more on
damage.
there, then you guarantee a board wipe.
I know. But that would kill Shelly.
Oh, Shelly's not ending your turn. Don't worry. That is a
What?
promise.
That
You will-
you're
not-
you're not
you are
untapping
not-
with Shelly.
Shelly's not going to see Quinn's turn. Don't
You
worry.
can't have shit around here.
Okay. All right. I guess if this is how we're doing it. Let me count up my permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck. Okay. Let's tap the core for 12 blue mana
Sounds
Oh,
good.
wow.
to play Gitaxian Anatomist. When it enters the battlefield, I may tap it. If I do, proliferate. I'd like to proliferate.
Okay.
I would like you to proliferate the gate, please. 4, 12.
Doom count 4.
Okay.
Oh, that is perfectly spaced too. And with the last 8 mana, I'm going to play Myojin of Cryptic Dreams.
No way.
With an indestructible counter on it if I cast it from my hand.
You sure did.
Yeah,
Sure
that's nutty. That's so good.
Would you like to do something about my Phyrexians with 3 indestructible counters on the bugs?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, hold on. I can do something kind of about one of them.
Okay.
All right, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Which one?
Um,
What are we more scared of, the Drivnod or the Obliterator?
The
Obliterator's
Obliterator.
just the Obliterator's just a shithead.
Until it gets any damage dealt to it, and then
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't care.
How many permanents
I don't
do you
plan on
have built?
blocking the Obliterator.
I can do things to the Obliterator, but I also don't care.
fair enough.
Bugs, are you gonna try and take away my Sheoldred?
I mean, if she's going, are you gonna try to transform her right now?
No.
So she's gonna die to the fire.
Who has Monarch right now?
Me. Kawain.
Bugs,
Yeah.
you like it when cards are turned sideways.
I do love it when cards are turned sideways. You send in that shithead at me.
I am sending you a 10/10 Phyrexian Obliterator with 3 indestructible counters.
Oh,
Now watch this drive. I'm just tapping through. I'm gonna suspend it. I'm gonna exile it with 2 time counters on it.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it loses those. It loses all the other counters on it. I do not care.
Sure does. It sure does. All right. With that 4, it is currently exiled though.
Yeah.
Okay. On my end step, I will add a 1/1 counter off of Canonized in Blood to Drivnod, I guess. And I will pass and see if the lava thing does what I want it to do.
well, it should. I can't make it not. So,
Let's
see.
go.
Oops. Upkeep,
Could I?
trigger, floodgate.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Really quick,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if I can reverse for a second, because I'm just reading what Myojin of Cryptic Dreams does.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have been able to remove an indestructible counter from it to copy my Phyrexian Obliterator 3 times?
No.
It's as the spell is on the stack. You have to be casting a permanent spell, and then you can do it to
Okay,
copy
so
it.
it would
It's
come in. All right.
yeah, because otherwise it's a permanent when it's on the battlefield, not a permanent spell. It's only a spell while it's
Gotcha.
being cast.
Oh, Gucci.
I looked at that too. I was like, nope. Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. Floodgates time.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna Bugs, you go, because I don't have an action. I just have a favor to ask of Quinn, and Quinn's last in priority. So
Yeah, I mean, I would like to activate Quain and then hold priority and activate Marvin as Quain. Make everyone draw 2, gain 2.
All right.
All right.
Just as their little parting gifts.
That will trigger Heliod, and I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on Obosh the Prey Piercer.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So Quinn, I have a question before that resolves. Are
Yeah.
you planning on activating the Shadow Spear?
I am.
Cool. Thanks. That's all I want to know.
Sounds good. Like we talked about. We'll spend 1, and we'll have permanence. My opponent's control, lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
It's good.
And then 6 damage to every creature.
Yeah, lava spills over and 6 to everything.
All right, well played, well played.
This should have been bigger. The exemplar was late. I've been missing that trigger, whatever. I believe that does survive, but I don't know how big it is, and I don't feel like doing that.
All right, then I will draw for turn. Oh, I just had the, oh no, the obliterator. Oh, we're okay?
I'll take care of the obliterator, don't worry.
Anything. There are 2 players with higher life totals than me. I wasn't even swinging it.
Yeah,
you're
no,
fine.
you swung it at
I'm not
me.
worried about it. I
Because
just
you threatened me.
Yeah.
very briefly had a moment of panic and forgot that the obliterator was in the Shadow Realm and couldn't hurt me.
Yeah, no. I helped everyone.
Yeah, that'd be pretty satisfying. And very annoying for my opponents. So let's put it on the stock. Great talk. Alright, I'm gonna spend black, 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 and X is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cast Agadeem's Awakening.
Oh,
Return
I love
my
it.
graveyard to the battlefield.
What does that do again?
Let me find the Oracle text because this is a very cool sheep way.
Oh, I gotcha. So whatever X is, you can bring that many permanents back from your grave, or that many creature cards back from your graveyard, but you have to choose one of each different mana value. So if X is 5, you can have 5 creatures, but you have to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5.
Yeah, return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creatures that each have different mana values, X or less. My targets would be Yoshimaru at 1, skipping 2, then the General at 3, then Solemn Simulacrum at 4, and Tenured Inkcaster at 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a solid Agadeem's Awakening. I love that card.
That was pretty good. Then when
It's a board in a can.
We'll trigger and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I think we'll go with the General for that. And then when Yoshimaru enters, sees the General enter, gets a +1/+1 counter. And then Solemn Simulacrum. We'll find a basic. Do I want to swamp? We have 2 of those now. I think that's fine. Yeah, planes, whatever. And then I will go to combat. I'll trigger Offspring's Revenge at the beginning of combat and exile this Actos the Unscarred from my graveyard and make an Offspring copy of it. I totally should have reanimated that instead of Psalm Simulacrum. I got greedy. He's way less good as an Offspring.
Oh, yeah.
I will choose 2, 3, or 4 at random, and he's got protection from mana values other than the chosen number. We can use a d6 for that, and then the 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 divided accordingly will be assigned when we roll that. So yeah, you get how that works.
Yeah.
That's a 6, so he's gonna have 4 as his weak spot. Okay, declaring attackers.
Mm-hmm.
None of you have haste, and Obosh is allowed to attack for being here. So Haktos is allowed to attack because you have haste from Offspring's Revenge.
He has to.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so right. That is the text on the card, huh? Yeah.
I had to
That's
look
each
him up because I
combat
forgot what
able.
he did. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows that guy. All right. I'm gonna send Actos at Grist, and we'll send Obosh at you, Bugs.
How big is Obosh?
Obosh is now a 5/7. That'll hit for 10 because of her rules text.
Does Obosh have pro anything?
No, she's just out here swinging, doing her best Hellion life.
I have a Actually, Tracy, do you have a response before I do anything?
I'm just taking loyalty off of Grist because I have no response.
Alright.
Not the Pongify.
It is actually the Pongify.
Damn.
It's
the
monkey
soul
time.
Ew.
Brutal.
Alright.
Absolutely all the answers tonight.
Drawn all
All
the
of-
cards.
All of my removal in this deck is like stupid shit like that.
I will take my 3/3 ape and put it to good use.
Yeah, it can punch me next turn.
Obosh did have a +1/+1 counter on her though, so the Ink caster is going to have each opponent lose a life and I'll gain a life.
Sounds good.
And when I gain a life, Heliod is going to put a +1/+1 counter on the Ink caster herself.
How are we all still this high of life total?
Life gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all from Quain and Marchesa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a legally allowed land for turn that I still need to play, so here's this command tower.
So let's do
Oh,
that
incredible.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm all good on game actions. From there, I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, it's so bad. But I might have to play it because it's so bad.
Just like
Actually,
this
no.
one.
At this point in time, we're already past our usual mark for the end of the show. So
Yeah.
I'm instead of the funny thing, I drew the Hive. It's a 5 mana artifact that you have to pay 5 and tap it to make a 1/1 wasp. It's just a 1/1 wasp. It costs 10 mana to make a 1/1 wasp.
Oh no.
But it's an insect, so hey. So anyway, land for turns, Jungle Hollow. I will go up a life. Then I will pay 3 for Bloodline Pretender, who is a 2/2 with Changeling. When it enters, I choose a creature type. That type is Insect. And whenever another creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on the Bloodline Pretender. Then I will tap for 3 and play a Realm Walker, who is also a Changeling. That'll put a +1/+1 counter on the Bloodline Pretender. I choose Insect. I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and I may cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of my library. So I'll just peep that right there. And then let's see. I am going to go. What am I going to do here? I think I am going to. That's not a good option either.
I mean, I'm wide open, and also the Monarch, and now tapped out.
Yeah. Definitely.
I've won blue.
I'm just worried about Quinn because I think anyone in their right mind should be.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to combat. I'll swing the giant Adaphage at you, Bugs. Your friend is coming home to visit, and then Quinn, you have a 10/10 coming at you.
Oh wow, 10/10. That's so big. Does it have evasion?
No, it is simply a 10/10.
Right. This is exactly what this ape token is here for. So I'm gonna put the Solemn Simulacrum in front of it.
Okay. Bingo. That happens.
When that dies, I'll draw a card.
Yeah.
Alright, so 7 to you, Bugs.
Yeah, I just took it, and you become the Monarch.
I become the Monarch. I also make an Adaphage.
Yeah, you do.
It's happening.
It's happening. We're truly gaming. So I think I've got. Do I want to? I think I need to do that. So I will +1 Grist. This die looks like a spin down, but it's one from the Baldur's Gate set, so it's actually a regular D20, which kind of sucks. So I will make 1 Insect. I knew that was a swamp because of the Realm Walker thing.
Sick.
And then I've got that. Okay. That passed the turn. And then I will draw for being the Monarch. And then look at the top.
Fun. I will untap. I will upkeep trigger. Port Vantress will become a Soul Ring, and I will draw for turn.
I have to discard, and I will pitch Lityara Glade Warden.
Let's see. I'm gonna play 2. And tap one of my Soul Rings for Kawain. He's back. I will tap a blue for this Ruin Crab. I will play Blades for turn. Everyone mill 3, please.
Forest.
Oh, yeah, 2 mana rocks on a plan.
My 1 counter spell. God
Forest.
I will.
Forest, Swamp, and a Venomous Changeling.
Let's go. I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring for 2. Whip-up boots.
Swooty Booties.
Swooty booties. I'm gonna put the booties on the bunny. Bunny goes zoom zoom. I need more cards in hand. I'm tapping the bunny to draw a card. Oh yeah, there we go. Wait, that's great. I'm gonna gain a life.
So draw a card and gain a life. And trigger Heliod. And put a counter on the Yoshimaru.
Oh, we're so back. I'm gonna do something great. I'm gonna tap Plains in a White for a Gremlin Tamer. He's a 2/2 that has an Eerie trigger. And then I'm gonna tap white and 1 to cast the grand entryway side of this room. So the room's gonna enter, trigger the Gremlin Tamer, and then when it unlocks, I make a glimmer. Oh, I need a glimmer. Where's a glimmer? I know where fuck. This construct's a glimmer, and I have 2 gremlins. This makes sense in my head. Do I have anything else I can do with this mana? No, I'm pretty happy though. I have 2 gremlins and a crab. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, passing.
Yeah, I got a white up. Watch out for swords to plowshares.
Question mark? All right, I will. Okay, I'm gonna untap. I'm going to start off by tapping the core for. Let's count the amount of permanents in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm gonna tap it for 17 black. I'm gonna tap 1 blue, use 3 of that, so I'm at 14 black to bring Rona back out, paying her thing. I'm going to lose 2 life, go down to 9 black to flip Rona, transform her. Actually, first, before I do that, all right, sorry, I'm gonna go back up to 14. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap her, draw a discard.
Does she have haste?
I'm going to
No.
Oh shit! No, you're right. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm a flipper. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Never mind. No, you're good. So I have 9 black left. Let's play a land for turn. That's probably a smart idea. Let's play. We're going to use 8 of that 9 to play Myojin of Grim Betrayal.
Yeah.
Indestructible counter on it. We are going.
Let's
to
me
then
go,
tap-
Jen.
Yeah, okay.
Things that are only funny in my head.
I'm gonna tap 1. So that's 8. So I have 1 left. Yeah, I have 1 left. So I'm gonna use that 1 to tap this and put a storage counter on it. Dreadship Reef gets Uno storage counter row. We're gonna. Oh, that's funny. Let's do. That's very expensive. No, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna tap 1 black to play Whisper of the Dross. Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Who has something that's a 1/1?
I have some gremlins, but please don't hurt them.
Hectus is conspicuously 1/1, but you're gonna have to spend 4 mana on a thing. So that's not gonna work.
I have to spend 4 mana to target it.
Yeah.
No, he's got protection from everything but mana value 4, so the spells that all target him need to be 4 mana value, otherwise they can't do it.
Love Weird Ward.
I'll give. Yeah, it doesn't matter what gets -1/-1. The point is, I proliferate.
Alright.
So, Myojin is gonna get another indestructible counter. Dreadship Reef's gonna get another storage counter. Love our storage counters, don't we, folks?
Sure.
Yeah.
I am gonna do that, but what I am gonna do with Nesting Grounds, is I'm gonna tap 1 and tap Nesting Grounds to move one of these indestructible counters over to Rona Talarian Obliterator. I didn't even read what she does. Sorry. Trample. If a source deals damage to Rona, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land card, I put it onto the battlefield under my control. Otherwise, I may cast it without paying its mana cost. Then, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I'm going to tap 4 to put out Defiler of Flesh. It's a 4/4 menace. Lets me do stuff with Phyrexian mana. And I guess I can't do much else except because I descended this turn, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on Defiler Flesh, I guess, and pass.
All right.
Yes, I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Mhm. Yeah, maybe we just see what happens. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gotta just take art. Command the Dreadhorde.
Does anybody have a
Okay.
response?
I pass priority.
I'm tapped out.
I am going to tap 3 to play Reject Imperfection to counter target spell. If that spell's mana value was 3 or less, proliferate. It is not.
Alright, sounds good.
You took the swing.
Had to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let's spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll dash cast Dragon Lord Kolagon. Oh, hang on. That's a different card.
Yeah.
Dragon Lord Kolagon is the other one. I guess I will not be doing that.
That's a mood. That's a huge mood.
Oh, man. Damn. That would have been so much better if this was the other Dragon Lord.
Why can't you be the other one?
They're both in here. I have so many Elder Dragons in this deck because I'm obsessed.
Wait, that's sick.
Alright, what's in my graveyard? Surely there's something I can do here, right?
You'd think.
All of these cards in hand. Nothing to do. How about Glorious Anthem? That's a classic. Everybody loves that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah!
Deadass creatures you control get +1/+1. That's it.
That's a hell of a card.
That
Yeah,
is
and
some
it was eroded to
classic
say dead
magic.
ass also. So, you know,
Yes.
that's very cool.
Each victory adds a new verse, comma, dead ass.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
All
weird
right,
that they do
yeah.
errata on flavor text, but there you have it.
I think it's kind of like good for them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to combat. And trigger Offspring's Revenge. I will return, well, not return, but like, we're gonna make an Offspring copy of Obosh the Prey Piercer.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
And they actually have their whole ass mana costs up in the corner, so like they contribute to devotion and everything.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Yeah, I put a real boy for a minute. Cactus over here with the whole like white. I completely forgot about it. Obosh is legendary though, so Yoshi gets one. And then we will move to declare attackers. I think I gotta just send a bunch of bodies at your dead domain because I had a really big spell that I wanted to spend a bunch of life on. And
That's fair. What are we swinging with?
props just to the top row here. Yeah, these four, and we'll leave the A, but oh, and Haktos is legally required to swing, so we are gonna have to send him as well.
How much is Haktos? It's a 1/1.
Yes, he's a 1/1 with protection from everything but mana value 4.
Perfect. I will block with Defiler of Flesh, which is mana value 4.
Well, ain't that some shit, alright? Other things that happen on attacks. We have 1, 2, 3 creatures with +1/+1 counters, so we'll trigger the Ink Caster thrice. You each will lose 3 and I'll gain 3.
sounds good. Oh,
And then me gaining 3 triggers the Heliod, so I can put +1/+1 counters on 3 things. Or you get it. Distribute
Yeah.
3 counters. Protection from everything but 4 is so annoying right now. That's fine. Obashi, you can have counters. That sounds good. Hold 3 of them. Okay. Then we are good to go to blocks, and you're blocking Haktos. My odd mana value cards are getting mana value double, or damage doubled by Obosh, and everybody has +1/+1 from Glorious Anthem.
So the 4 that you're sending at me, I can block 2 more of them. What are the effects on, like, if any of them hit me?
Probably should block the odd number. Oh, these are all odds. We have 5, 3, 3, and 1. Okay, so all of these are going to hit for double damage. Probably want to block the biggest of them then, which is Heliod at 5. And then we have the dog at 4.
Okay. I will double block those with Myojin and Rona, and they have Indestructible. Rona, whenever a source deals damage to Rona, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land, I get it. Otherwise, I may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Alright.
that's cool.
Sure is an obliterator. Alright, so get to go to damage from there then.
Yeah, I will take the rest of it.
Alright, so this is 3 power, that'll hit for 6. And then this is 4 power, that'll hit for 8.
Alrighty. Yep, sure is.
Alright, and then this hitting for 10 on whatever it blocks has 10 damage marked on it. I'll say winking conspicuously at the camera as it pans over my shadow spear.
Uh-huh.
And then Yoshimaru is marking 8 damage on whatever's blocking it.
Yep.
Alright, then Rona trigger. Exile a card from my hand at random?
Yep.
Alright, I have 8 cards in hand, so 1 through 8 gamers, I guess? Or
Yeah,
pick
just
one of them?
pick one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Any of them I'm fine with.
Well, I know what the cards were, so
How about
somebody else?
how about the furthest to the left?
Furthest to the left. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright. What do we got? Velomachus Lorehold.
Oh.
Sick.
Remember how I'm obsessed with Elder Dragons? There you go, there's another one.
That's awesome.
That's a big boy, too.
Mm-hmm.
How
Oh,
do
she's
you
a girl,
spell that?
actually.
Oh, cool.
Velomachus. Machus. I guess I could just say Lorehold, and that's the Velomachus.
There we go. Okay. When it attacks, look at the top 7 cards and may cast an instant. God damn. Okay.
The card rips.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a 7-mana mythic rare dragon.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna put out, let's say this is my Velomachus, and it's a 5/5?
Yes.
Cool. Alright. Flying, Vigilance, Haste. Let's go. Hell yeah.
That went pretty well for you.
Yep, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Okay, so we will go to post-combat main from there.
Is Haktos dead?
Great question. Yes. Actus is dead.
4-1 out.
4-1 out for Actus.
We never knew he.
We really don't know shit about him.
No.
Right,
We know
I
he's
will
unscarred.
spend 1 and have everybody who has indestructible that's controlled by my opponents lose it with Shadow Spare. And
So
so
that'll-
anybody that has lethal damage marked on it will die.
Yeah.
And then I'm all good on game actions. We'll pass the turn.
All right. Let's see here. Draw for turn. Check the top with Realm Walker. That's pretty cool. Okay. So do I have? I do have a land for turn. It'll be Terramorphic Expanse. I am going to +1 Grist and make another insect and mill an Iron Shell Beetle. Check the top. So I know that the next one's a swamp. So I get one more insect and another loyalty, and that is that. Take a look at that. That is very good. We'll start with that. I will pay a black and 1, and I will cast Virus Beetle. 1/1. Each opponent deals or discards a card when it enters.
I'll pitch this island.
I'll discard a Dragonlord Golagon.
I will discard Dark Withering and pay 2 life with Defiler of Flesh to play it for its madness cost to destroy target non-black creature. I'll kill Heliod, I think.
He is a Theros god who has indestructible.
Fuck, of course he is.
You can hit my Ruin Crab.
I'll kill the Ruin Crab.
There we go.
Alrighty.
I just didn't want my Goblin stud.
And what did you pitch, Quinn?
Dragonlord Golagon.
Oh, yeah, cool. I was just curious. It doesn't really matter all that much, I don't think. So... That's pretty good. Okay. Do I want to do that before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, can do those. Okay, so I will pay 2 green for a Masked Vandal. It's another changeling. When it enters the battlefield, I can exile a creature card from my graveyard. If I do, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. So I'm going to exile this Iron Shell Beetle. And I am going to... Bugs, what's the other half of that room you've got there?
When I unlock it, I put a 1/1 counter on up to 2 creatures.
Okay. And what is that you have there with all those counters on it?
Oh, that's my Hoofprints of the SAG. That would let me make some 4/4 flyers, but the game's running very long, and I
Yeah.
don't plan on doing that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Can we X out Heliod, please?
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. That's another counter on the Bloodline Pretender. And then I will pay 4. And I will play a Carrion Grub. It's a 0/5 that gets plus X plus O, where X is the greatest power among creatures cards in my graveyard. And I believe that is 6 from that Shroud insect, or from Gleam Crawler. Yeah, it's 6. There are 2 that have 6 power. 3 that have 6 power. So the Carrion Grub is a 6/5. When it enters, I mill 4 cards. So we'll mill Tyrite Sanctum, just because I thought it was funny to make bugs into gods. Dark Moss Bridge,
I love that.
Giant Cockroach, and a Skittering Heartstopper. Then I'm going to go to combat, and let's see. I'm going to...
I will embrace both Ediphage to let them duplicate. I'm very tired.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I am going to send 2 Ediphage at you, Bugs, and then 10/10. Actually, no, I'll send 1 Ediphage at you, Bugs, and Quinn, you get an Ediphage and a 10/10 Molgraph Millipede. I believe that is... Yeah, that's everything.
Alright, no blocks for the Ediphage. We'll put the
Okay.
ape in front of the Moldcraft Millipede.
Absolutely no blocks. I will take
Oh.
7 and embrace the large sun.
I'm sorry, Quinn, I missed the last that you said.
I'm blocking the Moldcraft Millipede with a 3/3 ape,
3/3.
and we'll take the 7 from the Ediphage.
Phage. Got it. Okay, so I make 2 more Phage tokens. That's 2 more insects entering, which puts 2 more counters on the Bloodline Pretender. So I think I'll crack this Terramorphic Expanse to go get a swamp, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. Let's see. We're not tapping. Upkeep trigger. I will have Vantress become a Soul Reed again. I will draw. Oh, that's neat. I like that card. Okay, we'll do that.
Oh, I forgot to draw a card for Monarch. I do that as well.
Oh yeah, I will pay for. I'm gonna play this Plains for turn, and then I will pay 6 for Evra Halcyon's Witness. It's a 4/4 with lifelink and other text. I'm gonna tap Quain. Everyone may draw a card and gain a life.
Yeah, yippee!
Do.
Oh, let's fucking go.
I'm into that.
Wendy's.
That's creatures I control. Oh, but those would fall off that. That's fucked. It's such a funny card if I have it with certain other things, but that doesn't. Yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn.
Alrighty, I am going to draw. I am going to untap. I am going to now Shipwreck Marsh's land for turn. I am going to tap. That's dumb. The core for 17 black mana. Using 5 of it and a blue to bring Rona back out.
What's good?
ABR, always be Ronaing.
Always be Rona-ing. I am going to 17, 5, 12. I'm going to use 3 of that to sacrifice Memorial to Folly to return Shouldered to my hand. We're at 9.
Sure.
I'm going to use 5 of it to play Shouldered. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature, Planeswalker. I'm going to tap 1 to to then
Fire speed
use
gone.
the rest of the black mana.
I could just do
Lift.
something really funny with that on the stack, but I'll sack the Gremlin Tamer instead.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna flip Shelly. For each opponent, destroy up to one target creature or planeswalker that opponent controls. Choose amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Well, you can't choose the general, so you have to choose Obosh for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill the
Masked,
Glimmer.
Masked Vandal.
Bugs, does the Phyrexian Obliterators that come back tapped from
It's
exile?
got haste.
Yo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? All right. Let's tap one. Put another storage counter on my boy. I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? Tap two. Actually, sorry. All right. Tap two for Soul Ring to cycle feeded. No, I've already. God. Okay, I'm tired.
Get in
I'm
there and
so
see what
sorry.
Bellamachus has for you. No worries.
Yeah, I know. That's probably actually the move. Bugs, you said the Obliterator has haste.
It does, yes.
Okay. Who's Monarch?
I am.
I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna swing the Phyrexian Obliterator and Velomachus at you, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Because while OtherTracy is technically higher life, I feel you are the bigger threat.
Understandable.
And on the attack trigger, I'm going to look at the top 7, see if there's an instant or sorcery I can play with Velomachus. That's a bunch of bullshit is what that is. Okay.
Nothing.
Rad, super cool. No,
Oh.
that was like,
You.
So
Oh
many
no! It
hits.
whiffed. Oh.
yeah. So,
Ouch.
yeah, that is just 10.
All right, I'll take
There's
10.
5 Phyrexian Obliterator. You're just taking 10?
Yeah, I have no blocks.
Okay. And Velomachus has Vigilance. I am going to then, on my second main, tap Trois to play Weatherlight Completed. Whenever a creature I control dies, put a Phyresis counter on it. Then draw a card if it has 7 or more. If it has 4 or more, it becomes a creature. So right now it is just an artifact that sits there and does nothing. And I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on, I guess, Velomachus, because stuff went into my graveyard, and I will pass? Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. Okay, draw. We'll play a mountain as our land for turn. I'll spend 5 on Karazakar, the Eye Tyrant.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, baby.
One of my favorite cards in the game. Okay. Let's spend 2. And we'll give the general the Shadow Spear. And then we'll go to combat. Beginning of combat, trigger Offspring's Revenge. And I will make an Offspring Dragonlord Kolagon. I'll give everybody haste, which means I can swing with Karazakar. I got too lazy to figure out how to spell Kolagon, so she's Dragon Lord K Mama.
Very good.
Alright, let's move to declare attackers. Everybody's got haste, so I'm gonna send a Dragon Lord K Mama in the air at you, DeadDomain. We'll send Karazakar at you, Tracy. We'll send the General also at you, Tracy.
Okay.
And on attacks, we'll trigger Karazakar. I will tap and goad a creature for each of the players that I'm attacking. I will point this at the Velomachus Lorehold. We'll tap and goad that. And the original Giant Adaphage, we'll tap and goad that.
Is already tapped.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Is there? How big is the thing coming at me?
I just say 1/1 flyer.
Okay, I'll just block with Velomachus.
We
It's tapped.
triggered Karazakar
Yeah.
and tapped Velomachus.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And what are the deals with Karazakar and the General?
Karazakar is a 5/5 with no other abilities for combat, and then the General has Trample and Lifelink, and he is a hang on, Glorious Anthem. So everything is one bigger. This is a 2/2 flyer, which means Karazakar is a 6/6, and then the General is a 3, 4, 5, 6 power and -2 toughness. So 4 toughness.
Okay,
He's a
so
Claw Worm, 6/4.
nice. So I have 12 coming in.
Yes.
Okay, I will take the 12.
Okay. Alright. Then post combat main, I
And
have
did you
no
life
further...
did you life gain from the General?
I do life gain from the General. We gain 6.
Cool.
And then we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw for turn. Do I have anything that I really need to do before I go to combat? The answer is no, I do not. So I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing the house at Quinn.
Swing the house where?
At you.
Oh.
You have
Alright, well.
4 Adify, a 6/5, 7/7, 10/10 coming at you.
Time to see if the blue mages have it. Sheldon Secret Layering Shield. Shout out to the Godfather.
Oh man!
No way. No way.
All right. Well. Okay. I have no responses to that.
Alright.
Bugs, you have anything?
BugsMytrix, you got the counterspell for me?
No, I say a big hell fucking yeah,
If-
let's go.
If you counter it, I will win the game this turn, Bugs.
Oh, I would counter it if I do, but the only counter I run in a deck is Memory Lapse.
Fair.
Alright, DeadDomain, what you got for me?
I've got 3 counter spells in my graveyard. Is what
Okay.
I got.
Oh, alright.
All right, so the grand total is that's 28, 38, 44, 51. So you get 51 inklings.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Then second main.
Massacre Worm.
Second main, I'm gonna -5 Grist and deal 1 damage to each opponent for each creature in my graveyard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I thought I had enough to get there.
All right.
I mean,
I'll take 21.
I'll take 21 down to 2.
Yeah, I thought I had enough to take bugs out as well. I will
No,
pass the turn and die graciously when untaps.
Yeah, I have 51 3 too. So I think if we don't have interaction, then
Yeah, I
the
think
writing's
that's it.
pretty on the wall here.
I
Yep.
think I might have one board wipe in here. Let me see if it's in the top 2. But
All right.
I think
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what we got. We're gonna untap. I'm gonna tap Queen. I'm gonna gain a life. Everyone else may gain 1 life. Draw a card. Well, nope, that's not a board wipe. That's board wipe protection. I think you got it.
Hell yeah.
Big salute, gamers. You fought with honor.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Good game.
Congratulations, everybody. Because we are well past time, I'm going to take us all out here. Friends,
Yeah.
this has been a lovely, lovely time. Thank you all so much for doing this. You can find all of us on Blue Sky, me, the other Tracy, BugsMytrix as BugMytrix, Empress Quinn as @GirlDickEnergy, and DeadDomain as Domain Dead. All that .bsky.social. So go look us all up there. If you liked what you have seen tonight, we do the Exhibitionists every 2 weeks. So we are going to be back in 2 weeks with Quinn and Domain again, which rules. I love that we've chosen to do that for our format as well. Bugs and I are going to be on some other streams coming up. We are both on Command Zoe on Monday at 8 p.m. and we are on Mana Curve stream a week from tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then the last thing, this Twitch channel here, the One Shot Podcast Network, I work for them. I'm the project manager, the person who gets shit done, whatever that happens to, whatever needs done, I do it. We have more stuff coming to this Twitch channel, and on the 26th of this month, if you're into tabletop role-playing games, which is what we primarily do, we have a very, very cool stream that is going to be happening on Memorial Day for the first episode. It's the first episode of a 2-parter, and it is called, let me find the post here real quick. There we are. It's called Going Rogue, and it is an actual play that is in collaboration with Jumpgate Games and Super Dylan, who is the host of the One Shot Podcast. I'm going to drop the link in chat. Go check it out. It's going to be an amazing actual play. Austin Walker, if you know anything about RPG actual play, he is like a legend in the scene. Sada, Natalie Watson, Kendrick Smith. It's a great cast. That's happening on the 26th. I'll add it to the calendar on Twitch here as soon as I remember to. Anyway, thank you all so much. Like, subscribe, all that good snot. We will see you all next time. On behalf of Bugs and Quinn and DeadDomain, thank you all very